are back in Hold My Nugget Studios. Yet another, we gotta switch the shades, yet another evening of professional wrestling in the build. Oh, son of a bitch. Let me get the purge horn going. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Hold My Nuggets Studio once again for night 2 of WrestleMania 42. Last night was ass, but nonetheless, we're hoping that night 2 can deliver and recover the pain we endured yesterday consuming that product. Nonetheless, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, here to provide the commentary. Looking forward to what we shall receive today. I've got my On the Rocks old-fashioned here ready to go. We're gonna have a little bit of a drink. Had a great workout earlier today, already reached my 13,000 steps. John Cena's on his way down to the ring, and WrestleMania 42 night 2 is underway. Yeah! Oh yeah, I am ecstatic. I'm ready to go. I'm still a little confused at the conclusion of WrestleMania last night, but that's neither here nor there. Couple of things that we have to make sure we get ironed out. First and foremost, I was alerted
Just
literally
28
26 minutes ago. Little Duval had reposted my commentary video on the Bunny versus Dogs. Also, it's going viral on Twitter. There's another page on Instagram that had reposted it as well. Whoever it was that had downloaded the video and then put an overlay saying best commentary but spelled commentary wrong, whoever it was, they downloaded it from there, and it's been going viral everywhere. A la the Fat Family commentary 8 years ago, same situation. So if you happen to come across the video and it's not posted by me, just please do me a favor and tag me in the comment section. I would thoroughly and greatly appreciate that. Now that that is out of the way, let's get ready for Ads Mania here this evening. But the never seen 17 in the middle of the ring is John Cena with a fresh head of hair, ready to invite you to yet another evening of WrestleMania, because that is what the WrestleMania host is here to do. But that's neither here nor there. I am watching on Disney Plus, might I add, for those who need a link to a little bit of piracy. I shall get that for you momentarily. Also, if in the event there is a lag, I have a backup with ESPN Plus here as well.
Matter of fact, we've already made history. For the first time in history.
For the first time in history.
WrestleMania is live on ESPN.
Live on ESPN, really don't give a damn. We don't give a fuck about that. Come on now, Cena, you know damn well we don't give a damn.
We gotta start with something big.
Gotcha,
But
bitch.
we already knew what the match was going to be, so what are
is now
you...
following.
Is he going to call out Paul Heyman?
Welcome to WrestleMania.
See, this is what I don't understand about this whole needing a host business, because literally all he does is welcome you to the show that you already knew we was getting welcome to. We don't need nobody to come and tell us, hey, welcome. But all right, here we go. It looks like they're going to have a very special opening. This better be a surprise. If it's just Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, or Oba Femi getting ready to go and make their entrance, then what is the purpose of saying you got to start with something big? So this is a change of the appearance from yesterday, and now this is where we are. It's just a change from yesterday's color to today's color. But now, given that it's blue, I thought maybe it would mess around and be The Rock, but looks like it's just Oba Femi making his way out. Y'all thought it was The Rock, so did I, but evidently that's not the case. Now, if The Rock were to show up at one point, well, then again, there's no reason for him to show up, because yesterday, oh yeah, ESPN is so much faster. Let me switch this over to ESPN. Oba's already halfway through his entrance over here on ESPN. Maybe Disney Plus might be the move on. Let me back out and come back. I'm gonna back out and come back because the speed is a little bit faster on ESPN right now. But here comes Oba, and he's listening to the crowd. Everybody get that Oba strut going. I need y'all to get that Oba strut going right now. We strutting with Oba Femi. I don't think there's an emoji for the Oba strut, but we got Oba, woo, Oba, woo, Oba, woo, Oba, woo, Oba, woo, Oba, woo, Oba, woo. Oba, woo. Oh, somebody been tuning in with shout out to Hang 'em High. Fat Man Scoop, Crooked Can. Yeah, man. You already know. Whatever I say, y'all gonna do. Whatever y'all say. Shout out to V, man. He been doing this thing, man. Brock better not ruin your birthday. Well, we fixing to find out what's going to transpire here this evening as it's Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. ESPN stream is just a little bit faster. Let me put the Disney Plus on the computer then. I'll put Disney Plus on the computer then, because if it's a little bit slower here, I'll put Disney Plus on the computer. My father is calling me. Yeah, Dad, what's up? What's going on? Oh, he sent me a text. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah, he said he has somebody with him, so I guess we'll just have to find out what's going on. I told him to send me any updates. Okay.
You don't find that suspicious?
Uh-huh.
You don't find that suspicious?
Okay.
You don't find
just
that
let me know
suspicious.
when you get over there. Let me know what happened.
Fly Guy 15 rated my stream with 1 viewers.
All right. Later. All right, bye. All right. Well, let's get through WrestleMania. We'll figure this out later. All right, Brock Lesnar on the way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Brock Lesnar on the way to the ring. Switch this. Here we go. All right, we got WrestleMania Sunday. Switch this over to ESPN. Okay, I had how loud the crowd. Yeah, they loud as hell. They loud as hell. They making all kinds of noise out there. They making all kinds of noise out there. Damn, this joint ain't. I don't know why Disney Plus not working on the damn. Disney Plus not working on the over here. So fuck it. We gonna keep if it's not gonna work on the computer, we'll go ESPN TV just to make sure it's at the same speed. All right, the link is glitching out. It was good yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised because a lot of people are leveraging the piracy. So we'll see how things play out. But Brock Lesnar making his way down to the ring right now.
Gotcha, bitch. Daddy Jump is now following.
Unable to play because it's playing on multiple different locations. Is that why? Interesting. Well, fuck it. We're going to go with the computer then. We'll go with the computer then. This match is a tone setter.
Alpha 20135 is now following.
Service. Oh, well, there it is. So you know what? Back to Disney Plus on the TV, and then we'll just keep this here for. We'll go Disney Plus. We'll keep Disney Plus on the television, and we'll keep this over here. All right. Looking forward to this. Let's go down the list. Shout out. Let's go down the list and take a look at these here donations. All right. So Sark can put 10 on it. As always, said, what up, Chiseled? After a very confusing night one, honestly, the matches were okay. They just felt very rushed. It's not WrestleMania, it's Ads Mania, but if you're ready, give him a Tamatonga. Yes, indeed. Ryan put 5 on, said Randy was originally scheduled to win, but plans were changed a few weeks ago around the time Pat was inserted into the program. I refuse to believe that. 1205 for life for 5 said, you know what's crazy? Exactly 1 year ago, Oba, Javon, and Trick were in NXT Stand and Deliver. Now look at them. Beautiful how fast, you know, a year can progress. NY Legend put 2 on and said, Brock got cornrow, mohawk, mullet / ponytail. Yeah, he got a lot going on right there. First off, why is Alicia Taylor doing an intro? There's literally no need for an introduction here. I know this is here ESPN, but it really doesn't require a introduction. But all right. Introverted put 2 on said, low-key, it is the main event of the night. Indeed it is. Big Country Cuzzo put 2 on said, just meet. D-Hub put 2 on said, hope night 2 can save WrestleMania. And So Triggered put 2 on said, please, Oba, squash him. Well, we shall see how things are going to play out. Brock Lesnar, Oba Femi, 1-on-1. 1-on-1. This is about to be big time. It's about to be box office. I'm looking forward to it. Nelson said, big meaty men slapping meat. Soul Black Day in the building said, Ads Mania Night 2 has started. And Selick, is it Selick? Said, you wish WWE creatives can get out of the heels. Can't win clean mode, the constant interference and stuff. Yeah, I absolutely hate it. It feels very, very cheap. Tokayami in the building, first time chatter. Also, Alt Chris saying Oba, first time chatter as well. Here we go. Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar, 1-on-1. Let's go. Let's go. Ring that doggone bell. It's time to go to war. Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar, 1-on-1. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. WrestleMania, Lesnar, Femi, collar, elbow, tie up. Here we go. Nobody is giving way. Look at the strength. Keep in mind, Brock Lesnar's a big horse, but Oba Femi's kind of doggone big as well in his own regard. This is a big-time matchup. This is a match that I truly came here to see. Let's go. Brock Lesnar not giving way. Oba Femi not giving way either. Hopefully they give him a little bit, you know, a little bit of time here.
I'm a little late. Did I miss the first
All right,
match?
here we go. Introverted put 2 on and said, so happy Oba did not have a title. He would have lost. Well, you know how that goes with Brock Lesnar. Every single Negro champion who's ever held the title, with the exception of what, Ron Simmons and Booker T, Brock Lesnar has taken that title off of him. All right, but here we go. Mark Henry as well, at least within the WWE. Well, Ron Simmons was never WWE champion, or I should say world heavyweight champion in WWE. That's neither here nor there. Brock Lesnar with the shoulders. Brock Lesnar with the shoulders. Brock Lesnar with the shoulders right into Oba Femi, but Oba Femi's no selling. Oba Femi's no selling, and he just shoved Lesnar straight into the ground. Lesnar just took a bump. Lesnar just took a bump. Lewis Batua said Oba is just Black Goldberg 2026. Well, I beg to differ, because he's out here looking like Brock in 2002. Oba Femi with a lariat. Down goes the beast. Down goes the beast. Oba Femi selling absolutely nothing. Brock Lesnar's incredibly disheveled. Not sure what's going on. Oba Femi standing tall in the ring. Brock's got to regroup. Oba, whoo, Oba, whoo, Oba, whoo, Oba, whoo. That's what you want to see. Brock Lesnar is very incredibly confused, not sure what's going on. He's grabbed the stairs, but he's going to get disqualified. Nobody wants to see a disqualification to kick things off. Brock Lesnar not sure what the hell's going on. He's going to have to figure it out. The referee, for whatever reason, is not counting. The referee's begging, pleading for Brock Lesnar to get back into the ring, but why hasn't he started the 10 count? I know the call and the count has to be at the referee's discretion, but what's with the delay? Oh, Lord, Oba Femi has grabbed Brock's hair. Brock with the guillotine on Femi. He's pulled Femi down and out of the ring. He's got Oba now, and he's going to drive him into the corner post. Oba Femi's back, driven into the post. Good God, imagine the spine on Oba Femi being bent at this point. Good God, another throw into the corner as well. Brock Lesnar, Irish whip. Oba right into the steel steps. In 1998, Michael Cole said those bottom steps were 250 pounds. Ain't that stupid? I think it's stupid. That's neither here nor there. Captain Espanol Patua said, "Year night 2 better be redemption." I hope so too. Here comes Suplex City. First suplex of the evening. Brock Lesnar has lifted Oba Femi and dropped him on the back of his head. Suplex City, bitch. Sean B. Miller, put 5 on, say, "Hey, Chisel, you need that M'Baku clip for Oba, the ruler of the beats." Brock Lesnar, another suplex. One more time. Suplex City, bitch. Suplex number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Big time knee right to the jaw of Oba Femi. One more time. German suplex throw. Number 3. Suplex City, bitch. It's Plex City, Oba Femi struggling to stand up. Brock Lesnar got Oba Femi on his knees, got him on his hands and knees, struggling to stand up. The ruler of NXT, the ruler of WWE, going to Suplex City again, but there's a counter. He breaks the clasp of the beast. Brock Lesnar sent to the corner. Oba Femi giving chase. Big time European uppercut into the corner. One more time from Oba Femi. Big time European uppercut into the corner. Third time. Big time. Oh no, it's a counter. Counter. He's got him up. Brock Lesnar's got him. F5 coming. F5 coming. F5 connects. Oba Femi's down. Brock Lesnar with the F5. Oba's back up. Oba's on a knee. He didn't stay down. Oba's right back up. He's got Brock by the neck. He's got him up. Choke slam. Choke slam by Oba Femi. Oba Femi endures the F5. He's back on his feet. Brock Lesnar's right where he wants him. Lift to the skies. Powerbomb coming. Oba's got him up. Powerbomb. He's going for the cover. 1, 2. Brock Lesnar's been defeated. Oba Femi takes down Lesnar. Oba takes down Lesnar. What a victory. Oba Femi with a W. Oba Femi with a W. Oba Femi with a W. Oh, Lord. Listen to the crowd. Listen to them erupt. Oba Femi endured the F5. There was no cover. He took Brock Lesnar, lifted him to the heavens, dropped his ass right down to hell, picked him up one more time, powerbomb to the skies, turned into Undertaker, and said, "This is your last ride," and dropped his ass straight into the ground. 1, 2, 3. Femi reigns supreme. What a match! What a match! Just like I told y'all, I don't want to see multiple covers in this match. Originally, I said I only want to see 2 pinfall covers. 1, a kick out of the F5. 2, the victory for Femi. We only got 1. Oba Femi with the victory. That was gorgeous. That was beautiful. That's what we wanted to see. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Lesnar hasn't even moved. He might mess around and have partial paralysis. Lesnar doesn't know what hit him, though it is a Mack truck named Oba Femi. We need a drink. Straight from the bottle. Oba Femi with the W. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oba Femi with the victory. Everybody in the chat, I want to see nothing but Oba in the chat. Oba, 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 Oba. I gotta stand up. I gotta stand up. Oba Femi with the W. Oba with the W. Oba, who, Oba, who, Oba, who. Oba, who, Oba, who, Oba, who, Oba, who, Oba, who. That's what we came to see. Witness the strength of the Jabari. First hand. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him. Big time Oba Femi reigns supreme on WrestleMania 42. That's how you start a show. That's how you start a show. Big Oba Femi. Big Oba Femi. Magnificent start to the show. Oh my. Laying out Brock Lesnar in what will probably be his final WrestleMania match. What a doggone performance there. Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar, you didn't need a 10-minute classic. Oh, Brock's taking off the gloves. Brock's taking off the gloves. What does that mean? He's unlacing the shoes. Is Lesnar retiring? Is Lesnar retiring? Wait a minute. Lesnar's taking off the shoes. Lesnar looks a little bit emotional here. Is that it? Lesnar looks incredibly emotional here, unlacing the shoes. Looks like the old man is crying. Wait a minute. Brock Lesnar looks like he's shedding tears here in the middle of the ring. I don't think we've ever seen the Beast cry. Ain't no way. Brock Lesnar's retiring. Not like this. I thought we was going to wait until SummerSlam. Lesnar's unlacing the shoes, and he's fixing to leave him in the ring. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I wasn't ready for this. That's it. Brock Lesnar might have just retired before our eyes. He uniformly put the doggone thing in the middle of the ring, his shoes and the gloves, and he's giving a salute to the crowd. Brock Lesnar might have just said, that's it for me. Oba Femi might have just retired the Beast. It looks like he's mouthing that he's done. Paul Heyman in tears. Brock Lesnar bowing before Heyman. Looks like that's it. He threw up an X. And the two men embrace. Their careers began together in 2002. The Beast, the 10-time WWE champion, putting the gloves and the shoes in the middle of the ring, retiring at WrestleMania 42. Thank you, Brock. What a goddamn performance. What a career. The Hall of Fame awaits. The Beast is in tears. Brock Lesnar retired by Oba Femi before the face of Paul Heyman. What a damn career. You gotta appreciate it. Brock went out on his back. First ballot, Hall of Famer, one of the greatest of all time. Brock Lesnar says goodbye to the WWE. That's how you kick off night 2 of WrestleMania. Thank you, Brock, in the chat. Thank you, Brock, in the chat. The 10-time WWE champion, the last ass kicker in the WWE, or I should say, the penultimate ass kicker left in the WWE, because he got his ass kicked by Oba Femi. But that's neither here nor there. The moment now is no longer about Femi, at least for the next couple of minutes, because right now it's about Brock Lesnar saluting the crowd, letting everybody know his career has been concluded. Thank you, Brock. Thank you, Brock. Wow. I wasn't ready for that. Jesus Christ, I just gave y'all like 20 minutes fucking masterclass of commentary. I didn't even expect to do all that. Son of a bitch. I might have to clip this whole son of a bitch up. All right. BGH Dallas in the building, first time chatter. Saud, first time chatter as well, said thank you, Brock. King Bruce said thank you, Brock. Indeed, first time chatter. Shout out to all the first time chatters. Imagine he pulled up Mark Henry. Wouldn't that be wild? Wouldn't that be wild? I got to stand up. I don't think I want to sit down again, bro. Brock Lesnar might have just packed up and retired right here. I might have to stand my black ass up. I don't think I'm fixing to sit down. That's an emotional situation. I might have to take a drink right now to Brock Lesnar. Here I was taking a drink to Oba Femi. This one's for Brock. Hell of a doggone career. One of the greatest of all time, no matter how the fuck you may feel about him. Cheers to you. I can't believe it. Oba just outdone Gunther in one match. I don't know. Brock Lesnar leaving the stuff in the doggone ring. I can't believe it.
Feeling_Fernsky23 is now following.
Interesting. Brock Lesnar waving and looks like he's gone. Well, the resident Hobbit just sent me a message, said he thinks it's a work. Whether it's a work or not, it's a hell of a doggone moment, and you cannot take away from seeing Brock Lesnar lose here to open up night 2 of WrestleMania 42. That was a hell of a situation. Yeah, it looks like Brock might legitimately be retiring. The brother was in tears right there. First ballot Hall of Famer, WrestleMania 43, Saudi Arabia. Brock Lesnar will be going into the Hall. It'd be a crazy if he wasn't, but then again, it's WWE. So is there really a first ballot Hall of Fame? Lord knows there really isn't one, but that's neither here nor there. Old man, food and anime in the building yet again. Said, put 5 on it, said respect to Brock, NCAA champion, UFC champion, WWE champion. That's a crazy career. He's literally done it all in the business and truly went after his dreams and made them a reality, even when he failed trying to make it into the NFL. Think about a person who made it to the last cuts at training camp with no real formal training in football. It's spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. One of the greatest athletes to ever walk God's green earth, or as the man who literally was eviscerated from wrestling last night, Pat McAfee would say, the alpha male of our species, Brock Lesnar, introverted,
Junior
put 2 on and said, I wish he
FX88 is
won.
now
What a way to
following.
go out. I'm crying. Yeah, man, that's fucking emotional, man. That's fucking emotional. Elijah put 2 on and said, today is officially a black holiday. Oba teeth. That's hilarious. NY Legend said, tears of joy. Introverted put 2 on and said, roids versus true Nigerian blood. Big Country Cuzzo put 2 on and said, oh by God. Sean B. Miller said, you need that M'Baku clip. Well, there's no bald-headed demons, but he definitely represented for the tribe of Jabari. Firsthand, Sargent for 5 on said, you're tearing up. Brock gone. I hate the fuck out of Brock, but I'm not like, but not like him or not. But like him or not, he did amazing in WWE. Mount Rushmore, Brock Lesnar moments. We'll revisit that. BS Taylor put 2 on and said, wow, I might need a moment. Almost 25-year career. Big Country Cuzzo put another 5 on and said, now there's only 2 left from the legendary OVW class, Randy and Shelton. Indeed. Sean B. Miller put another 5 on it. Said, Brock Lesnar, if he's retiring, a WWE Hall of Famer for sure. A true individual put 5 on and said, first Cena, AJ, then Brock. This has been a tough 6 months for our wrestling childhood. Ain't that the truth? And then Ivan the Saint put 5 on it, said Brock versus Jacob Fatu was always a dream match for me personally, but not getting Brock versus Gunther is crazy. Thank you, Brock. I 100% believe that we were going to get Brock versus Gunther. I thought that would have been the perfect way to truly encapsulize the career killer gimmick. But what do you know? Oba Femi shows up and retires Brock. Let me tell you something right now. You want a real swerve? Find a way for Oba Femi to get his hands on that championship within the next week. I'll tell you right now, whether it can mess around and be later tonight, he just fucking shows up, runs roughshod, but then again, that might be a very heelish move, but I don't think people would be willing to boo. If Oba Femi is able to leverage retiring the Beast into a championship reign like that, bro, that'd be fucking perfect. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. Maybe I'm a little emotional after seeing what he was able to go out there and do, but that's neither here nor there. Dr. White Condom is crazy. Put 10 on it. Said, thank you, Brock, for arousing the dreadful Beast since 2002. Since 2002, feared as a child, famed as a man, F5 to all the poor victims. Thank you, Brock, and thank you to Chiseled Adonis. Love you fiercely, bro. Well, I appreciate you very much, Dr. White Condom. Does that mean it's a filled condom, or is it one of those flavored, colored condoms, if you will? But I'm not interested to find out the answer to that question. Amoru in the building put 5 on it. Said, Lesnar just retired. You feel old as a bitch, and you're only 32. Already better than night one. Hope you in the chat have fun. Well, hopefully we can mess around and have fun. But to answer the question from earlier, top Mount Rushmore Brock moments. If this is indeed it for Lesnar, Mount Rushmore Brock moments, without question, at the top of that list is Brock ending the streak. Without question. Brock, Undertaker, WrestleMania 30, that is on the Brock Lesnar Mount Rushmore moments. Second Mount Rushmore moment, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, SummerSlam 2014. Absolutely crushing, squashing John Cena in that very moment. You cannot deny it was an absolute shocker. Brock Lesnar, John Cena, 2014. Personally, I would say Lesnar versus Kurt Angle, SummerSlam 2003. You talk about a barn burner of a fucking match. I think that was better than their WrestleMania 19 match, and in my opinion, I think that was their best match they ever had. And I think that might be Brock Lesnar's best WWE match. Lesnar versus fucking Angle, SummerSlam 2003, cinema. So I would have that on the list there. And then lastly, on the Mount Rushmore, Brock, Rock, SummerSlam 2002, where the next big thing becomes WWE champion. We come back from commercial, and you have Rusev, Dragon Lee, and JD McDonough already in the ring. It's WrestleMania. Why are there entrances during commercial break? Why is there even a commercial break? I'm going to try to relax, bro. I'm going to try to relax. I'm gonna save it for my review at the end of the fucking. I'm gonna save my review for the. I'm gonna save my reaction for the end of the review. Rey Mysterio, the greatest luchador, is on his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. The 51-year-old making his way down to the ring.
14 grams of
How does Rusev, JD,
then you sell
and Lee have entrances during the commercial break?
14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
I'm gonna relax, bro. It's fucking building, and I'm trying to contain it. I'm trying to contain it. Rey Mysterio with the Deadpool entrance making his way to the ring, but hopefully that answers your question earlier regarding the Mount Rushmore for Brock. Amaru said also, great to see a fellow Nigerian top superstar. Yeah, it's beautiful to see how everything played out in that retrospect. Eastern put 2 on, said, thank you, Brock. Big beefy man. Here comes Javon Evans making his way down to the ring. Reality Shift put 5 on, said, how dare they interrupt my ads with wrestling? That seems to be the situation. A Diallo put 5 on, said, as a West African, you're emotional. This might be steering to Gunther versus Brock at SummerSlam since it's in Minnesota where Brock is from. That's what I thought it was going to be. But if Brock retires at WrestleMania, he retires at WrestleMania. Also, who's to say that the original plan wasn't Gunther versus Brock? But if Brock says, yo, fuck it, I'm done, how you gonna stop him? Because think about it. It's Brock Lesnar. Brock says, yo, you know what? This is where I want to retire. Who gonna tell Brock, nah, you're contractually obligated to make sure you show up at SummerSlam in Minnesota this year. You go get Brock. It's like Bill Cowher or Dick LeBeau trying to tell James Harrison to get out the game after Clark Hagen's, I think he broke his hand or some shit like that. Hey, you go tell him to get the fuck about the game. He got cut 3 times. You think he fixing to come out the game? All right. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Introverted put 2 on, said goes downhill from here. Oh shit, look like Penta's making his. Wait, what the fuck? Penta has a whole promo package? Penta has an entire promo package here for the entrance at WrestleMania. Lassie put 10 on, said Brock shows up to Raw to say goodbye. Gunther ruins it and chokes him out. I don't mind that, but I don't think Brock is going to come out to say goodbye. I think ultimately that would be where it's at. But I like where your mind is at. I like where your mind is at.
Try one
Dr.
underscore
White
Tyrone is
said,
now
should
following.
we have another crazy backstage feud like Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker, but this time it's Oba, and I don't know who you would pick as a good rival for that kind of storyline. I don't think we have that yet. But Oba's making his doggone entrance. It doesn't even look like, I said Oba. Penta is making his doggone entrance here, and it looks like that is the champion, although I'm not sure if I can believe that's Penta or not because of the doggone helmet, but that's neither here nor there. Everybody, I need to see that Penta walk right now. I need to see that Penta walk right now as he's making his way down to the ring. Penta is making his way to the ring right now. We got to run it back one more time with the opposite hand. We got Penta making his way down to the ring with a little bit of a Penta walk. You see that swagger? You see that machismo? Penta representing for Mexico, making his way down to the ring to defend his IC championship. Big Country Cuzzo put 2 on, said Pyru Mysterio on the set. True Individual put 5 on, said, you rather have the WrestleMania 36 pandemic shows with no fans than these ads. I agree. Shad Mees put 2 on it, said, I just don't get the commercial breaks either. Very confusing. Foreplay 2004 put 2 on, said commercials is due to ESPN corporate wrestling. Actually, I would beg to differ. They were already running crazy with the fucking commercials. It started to build mid of the year before the ESPN deal. It's almost as if, you know what? I'll take that back. It's like they were warming up towards ESPN. One way or another, the commercials is getting fucking out of hand. And I may have misspoke. Oh, damn, they rang the bell before Penta even got in the ring. Oh, Penta's climbing the doggone ladder. Hold on, wait a minute. Penta's already climbed the ladder and there's a crossbody onto Rusev. But that being said, I misspoke on my recap last night where I said, hey man, it was nearly an hour and 30 minutes of wrestling at best. I believe they said the official number was an hour and 18 minutes. Somebody confirm for me in the chat room. Now, I don't know if that also includes entrances, because I did see a post that said it was like 51 minutes of entrances, and then it was an hour. No, it might, pardon me, it might have been an hour 26 minutes of wrestling, an hour 18 minutes of advertisements. Whatever the case may be, the fact that you have well over an hour in advertisement on a pay-per-view premium live event is absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. They got to fix this shit because it's getting ridiculous. Why do they all have red on? Very good question. I see Penta's wearing red, Dragon Lee wearing red, Rey Mysterio wearing red. Rusev probably, yeah, Rusev's not wearing any red here. And Rusev is kind of like the floor general in this situation because, you know, he's not a high flyer by any estimation. Wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn. Oh, shit. Wave of grief just fucking hit me. Oh, boy. Wave of fucking grief just hit me. And wish my brother was here. Okay. But nonetheless, wow. Okay, I gotta get it together. I gotta get it together. Okay, so this here ladder match
252
going on here. Javon Evans just cleared out, I believe that was Dragon Lee. No, I think that was Penta that he just caught right here. Javon Evans throwing a ladder into the ring. Dragon Lee going there to go catch him. Jesus Christ. Okay. There's Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, face to face, throwing forearms in the middle of the ring. Big time kick there from Dragon Lee. Right hand on Rey Mysterio. Oh, he was going for the Hurricanrana, but there's a counter from Dragon Lee. He's trying to hook the leg there for a Styles Clash. He counters into a Hurricanrana here. He's trying to set up the 619. Dragon Lee able to dodge. Big time super kick. Out goes Rey Mysterio. Okay. Oh, boy, I'm fighting like a motherfucker. You got no idea. Okay. Dragon Lee got, damn, he went down to the ground. Just got hit with a ladder by Rusev. Just got hit by a ladder by Rusev. What the fuck triggered it? Was it the fucking ladder, man? Jesus Christ. Javon Lee just caught a ladder across his chest. You know, the 20-year-old's probably not ready to endure a ladder. Down goes Rey Mysterio. Rusev setting up the ladder right now in the middle of the ring. Rusev setting a ladder in the middle of the ring. Drink. God damn. Shit. Come on, lock it. All right. JD McDonough thrown on a big back body drop onto the ladder. Rusev standing tall in the middle of the ring. Standing tall in the middle of the ring. XX says Brock GOAT moment. Brock versus Rock SummerSlam. Brock becoming at that time the youngest world champion in WWE history. Well, youngest WWE champion because he was 25 years old. But Randy Orton was the youngest world champion at 24 in 2004. Dragon Lee, pardon me, Penta and Rusev climbing up the ladder in the middle of the ring. Whoa, Penta just dropped a face buster off what I believe was the fourth rung of the ladder. Javon Evans now going up as well. Oh, he's moving very fast. But Penta's able to grab that leg and a super kick, taking him down here. Oh, JD McDonough with the counter pushes Penta out the ring. And here comes the big-headed Irishman. He's climbing up, but Javon Evans able to strike him from behind, and Evans going to meet him on the ladder. JD McDonough reaching at the championship, trying to see if he could hook the championship, but the Velcro way too strong. Javon Evans, oh Lord, they're getting pushed. Javon Evans just got thrown off the damn ladder, and he landed on top of Rusev. No, pardon me, Rusev pushed him off. He landed on top of, I believe that was Penta outside the ring there. And now JD McDonough, who didn't fall out of the ring, is climbing up. What the hell? Javon Evans is back. Springboard, a clothesline. What a move from Javon Evans. Baseball slide from Dragon Lee takes Javon Evans out. JD McDonough thrown out the ring. Yo, this is a fucking car crash of a doggone match. Good God. I'm sorry about the donations. We're going to have to address them when we can. Here comes Rey Mysterio. Oh, my God. Rey Mysterio able to go and drop kick Dragon Lee into the ladder. And there, it's a drop toe hold. Well, he went for a 619, but he missed his face. He kicked the ladder, but he missed his face. I guess kayfabe, because he kicked the ladder. That's enough to hit his face, despite the fact his face was inside. But that's neither here nor there. Rey Mysterio, the 51-year-old Hall of Famer, might I add. He's actively in the Hall of Fame, still working in the middle of that ring, trying to see if he can get his hands on the Intercontinental Championship for the third time of his career? I forget. Somebody fact check me if you haven't already. No. This might be number 2. Because he took it off JBL at WrestleMania 25. I believe he lost it, might have won it back. Somebody let me know how many times Rey Mysterio has been Intercontinental Championship. Oh, God damn, what a super kick right there from Penta. Oh, damn, Penta just took Javon Evans' foot, sent it into Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's, he's got like the Tree of Woe situation, but rather than being on the turnbuckle, he's on the ladder. Suplex from Penta to Javon on top of the ladder. Dragon Lee has now climbed up and hit a drop kick on Rey Mysterio. What is going on in this match? Absolute chaos. You haven't even had an opportunity to digest what it is that you're seeing. Everybody is straight up being incredibly physical right now. Dragon Lee got the middle of the ring to himself. Everybody is outside, but here comes Rusev. Dragon Lee has climbed all the way up toward the title, but here comes Rusev, the ground and pound, big time right hand. He's got him in the air, and he drops him down to the ground. A Uranagi that doesn't take place inside of the corner. Rusev able to go and floor Dragon Lee here. By the way, I didn't even give you guys my fucking predictions. I had Oba winning in this Intercontinental title match. I have Penta retaining. But my God, you talk about it. This is a magnificent match thus far, bro. This is a magnificent match thus far. Like, you literally haven't had any down moment thus far. You haven't really had much time to breathe. They're getting after it. Everybody has actively been involved in this match. Thus far, I can say Dragon Lee might have the MVP performance. But here comes Javon Evans, just got caught with a fucking another Uranagi on top of the doggone ladder. Rusev, the big Bulgarian, standing tall here. And he's climbing up to the... All right, here we go. Oh, Penta went to go get Rusev. Rusev was trying to climb up the ladder. And here's the two luchadors there accosting Rusev. It's Penta and Rey Mysterio, both wearing red. Here's a boot for you. Another boot for you. And now Rey Mysterio and Penta making eye contact, looking up at that ladder, saying, you know what, fuck it. We may be friends, but it's about that Intercontinental Championship. There's another kick there from Rey Mysterio on Penta. Rusev is still outside. Why is Rusev holding the ladder? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Rusev has just been put through the ladder. Rey Mysterio was catapulted from Penta outside the ring, but Rusev, for whatever reason, was standing on top of the apron with a ladder set up right behind him, and Rey Mysterio subsequently landed on top of him and put him through the ladder. Oh, my Lord. Rusev, the Bulgarian, has been laid out. Rey Mysterio has put him through the ladder, but Rey's forehead hit the ladder as well, so he's got to be somewhat winded, or I should say somewhat groggy at this point. What a match between these two individuals. My God. There's a clubbing blow there from Penta. There's Rey Mysterio with the counter. He's got a hurricanrana. He just dropped Penta onto the ladder. Penta subsequently fell onto the middle rope. And looks like Rey Mysterio's getting ready to set up a 619 coming. 619 connects. I can't possibly do a 619 standing. I'd fall on the ground and probably dislocate my hip. Can't have that happen. But if I dislocate my hip, does that make me unk? That's neither here nor there. Dragon Lee has now made... Why would Rey Mysterio not go to the top rung if he's going to reach for the championship? You about 5'0". You know damn well you need to be standing on the top of the doggone ladder if you will get your hands on that Intercontinental Championship. That's ridiculous. There's Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio exchanging hands, exchanging fists, exchanging knuckles, trying to see who can get the upper hand here. Oh, beautiful arm slam there from Rey Mysterio. Oh boy, Dragon Lee is hanging from the ladder right now, and he just got kicked to the ground. Rey Mysterio is standing. Oh no, I can't even say he's standing all alone because Dragon Lee is able to get back to his feet. Dragon Lee is getting kicked right now in the sternum there from Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is gonna have to deal with Dragon Lee. He can't reach for the championship. Oh my God, Dragon Lee caught him going for a flying frickin' Hurricanrana. Instead, he gets caught with a Styles Clash. The Styles Clash there from Dragon Lee. He's making his way to the top of the doggone ladder. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here comes this big-headed Irishman. JD McDonough right back into the ring. JD McDonough right back to the ring, and now he's on Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee with the elbow, forearm, oh, Jesus Christ, wait a minute. JD just caught Dragon Lee. Spanish fly off the ladder. Spanish fly off the ladder. Oh my Lord, what a match! What a match! I want to see fire emojis in the chat. I want to see fire emojis in the chat. I want to see fire emojis in the chat right now. Spanish fly off the rung of the ladder. This is an amazing match. This is an amazing match. Oh my Lord.
Can you sell it?
Good God. What a match, bro. This is spectacular. An absolute banger. JD McDonough climbed up the ladder. He tried to reach for the Intercontinental Championship, but unfortunately, he's met by the reigning champion in Penta. Big-time knife-edge chop right across the pectoral, the nipples of JD McDonough. McDonough responds with a right hand. Penta sends a right hand of his own. They're now on the third rung. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on? JD McDonough just hooked the arm of Penta. Looks like he's trying to see if he can set up a suplex, but Penta's dead weight is laying on the top of the ladder here. Looks like we're not even having conversation in the realm of the match. It looks like we just straight up doing commentary. So I apologize if you came for a conversation because I'm doing commentary on the damn match. So you gotta, whether you like it or love it, this is what the fuck's going on right now. Looks like Penta's trying to set up the Mexican Destroyer. He's got JD exactly where he wants him. Mexican Destroyer on the ladder. Mexican Destroyer on the ladder. Mexican Destroyer on the ladder. Yo soy Penta. Zero miedo. What a fucking maneuver. Mexican Destroyer on the ladder. Somebody throw up the X. Where's Ross when you need him? Throw up the X for JD McDonough. Somebody activate the visa. Send his ass back to Ireland. He's gonna need to see a doctor. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Javon Evans is in the middle of the ring. Nobody else is there. Penta looks like he's trying to recover. Everybody else is laid out. Javon Evans is climbing the ladder. If Javon Evans wins, he would then become the youngest Intercontinental Champion in history. Jeff Hardy is currently the youngest, I believe, at 23 years old. Oh, wait a minute. Javon Evans has his hands on the doggone title, but unfortunately, Rusev just pushed the champion, or just pushed the ladder. Javon drops down to the ground. Rusev's got him, throws him out the ring. There goes Javon Evans. And now it's Rusev in the middle of the ring. A title he's never held was the Intercontinental Championship, if I'm not mistaken. And now it's Rusev, middle of the ring. Everybody else is laid out. But Rusev has a bum leg. That left leg, he's favoring that left leg. He's struggling to put weight on it. The title is swinging, might I add, from the roof of Allegiant Stadium. Rusev's climbing right now, trying to see if he can get the hands on the champ. Oh, Javon Evans is back up. Where the hell is Javon? Javon Evans is standing on the corner post. Javon Evans is standing on the corner post. Oh my God! Oh my God! OG Cutter! OG Cutter! OG Cutter on Rusev! Jesus Christ, what a match! What a match! It's still real to me, damn it! It's still real to me, damn it! What a match! OG Cutter on Rusev. Jesus Christ, the men are laying it all down for our entertainment. JD McDonough with an OG Cutter on Rusev. Penta, Mexican Destroyer on Javon Evans. The reigning champion is the only one who's able to move in the middle of that ring. Penta has made his way to the ladder. He's climbing up rung by damn rung. Nobody is there to join him. Penta is standing near the top of the ladder. JD McDonough seems to be getting back up, but I don't think he's gonna make it there in time. Penta has his hand on the championship, and Penta has retained. We're 2-0 on our predictions. Oh my Lord, what a fucking match. What a goddamn match. What a match! That was a 10 out of 10. Best match of WrestleMania. What a performance. Oh my God, what?
14
What?
grams of
That is better than the WrestleMania 31 ladder match for the IC Championship. That might be the best ladder match we've seen from the IC Championship since motherfucking Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon. That was spectacular. That was fucking spectacular. Oh my, standing ovation, bro. I gotta clap. I gotta clap, bro. I wanna see clapping emojis or fire emojis in the chat. That was fucking spectacular. That was fucking spectacular. Oh my
Gotcha,
God,
bitch.
bro.
Golden Judge
Oh my
018
God,
is now
bro.
following.
Oh, shit.
14 grams of cream.
That was all right. That was all right.
Then you sell it.
What a match. What a match. That was beautiful, man. That's what professional wrestling's all about. That's what professional wrestling's all about. What a fucking match. Beautiful match. Everybody performed. Everybody performed. Everybody showed up. They gave their bodies. They gave their effort. And above all else, they came out here, showed out, and left it all in the ring. You gotta appreciate it, man. That was fucking beautiful. That was fucking beautiful. Back-to-back bangers. Back-to-back bangers. What a match. What a match. What a performance, man. What a performance. What a performance. The Generations WrestleMania X7 TLC match. Yeah, this was a barn burner, man. This delivered in every essence of the word. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. What a match, man. That's what professional wrestling's all about. That's what professional wrestling's all about. As they're going to go towards their doggone ads, let's go down the list and take a look at the other donations we didn't get a chance to take a look at. True Individual had put 5 on and said, you personally wish Penta would team with his brother. The tag division needs help. Lucha Bros versus the Usos would kill it any day of the week. I think they're delaying their ultimate unification between Penta and Phoenix. Now, albeit Phoenix needs his brother heavily right now because he is dying on SmackDown. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing over there. But they're delaying it. I think ultimately the perfect timing to have something like that happen. Previously, it'd be SummerSlam because that'd be the first time that you would have both brands actually fully on interact with each other, but we know the brand split doesn't fucking matter anymore. So the next time they do the WWE draft, they should have Penta or Phoenix drafted to the same brand, and then they're forced to interact. Then they join hands and then ultimately become the tag team. But 100%, we're waiting on the Lucha Bros to go and join hands. Reggie, I believe, Orza put 5 on it, said Penta is a huge fighting game fan, so the Shao Kahn mask doesn't surprise me. Indeed, man, a dope entrance indeed. Joker put 5 on and said, I really can't believe they skipped the entrances. The show started off great. Now that pisses me off. Don't even fucking remind me. But you messaged that in real time. True Individual put 5 on and said, Javon wins here. He becomes the youngest IC champ. Jeff Hardy has the record at 23. I was right on the money. A Diallo put 5 on and said, Rey Mysterio being in his 50s and still able to do this will forever make me believe he's genuinely a real-life superhero, an absolute GOAT. You are 100% correct. Joseph put 1 on it. I appreciate you. SF Freeze put 5 on it, said, feel free to take an intermission, Chisel. We're not going We're not going. We're here for you a ton. Of show, go. Your mental health is more important. We love you, brother. Well, I appreciate you. William Patterson, always showing love in the chat. Giving out 5 gifts. Also, let me know. Well, take about a minute. In 60 seconds, let us know what day you are on the sobriety journey so we can take a moment to acknowledge you. I know I'm going through the donation, so since I can't see, the message, I would hate for you to send the message and then all of a sudden I can't see it. But yeah, we got to take a moment to go and acknowledge William on the sobriety journey, longtime supporter and constant member of the chat room. A Diallo put 2 on, said night 2 is better, and it's only been 45 minutes. That's a fact. True Individual put another 5 on and said, fun fact, this is the 4th ladder match for the IC Championship. The title has changed hands each time up until now. Well, we learned something new here. Now, that makes me wonder, what is the trivia for
It's
ladder
_train,
matches at
just
Mania for the
subscribe.
IC title? I would assume they're all multi-man ladder matches. Let's revisit that, because no, you know what? I don't think I would be able to name all of them, because I'm pulling a little bit of a blank outside of this one and the one that we ultimately had. No. Zack Ryder won a ladder match as well. Was that WrestleMania 32? I think that might have been WrestleMania 32. So Zack Ryder, Daniel Bryan, Penta. Now, what was the other ladder match? Could it have been a first ladder match in which the IC Championship was defended? I'm struggling to remember. The chat room will have to inform me there, because I want to say Rob Van Dam and Eddie was on a Raw. I have no idea. I'm struggling to remember. I have no idea. I know Bryan, Ryder, I think those was back-to-back WrestleManias, Penta, and I'm really struggling to remember the other one. Oh my God, Shawn and fucking Razor. Oh my God. How do I forget Shawn and Razor? I kept thinking of SummerSlam 95. I completely overlooked goddamn WrestleMania 10. I'm an idiot. I kept thinking about multi-man matches. I'm dumb. Oh my God, I'm dumb. I was literally just talking to a friend earlier today about WrestleMania 10, because they didn't know about how special Brett versus Owen was at WrestleMania as the opening match, and the feud that it led to leading to SummerSlam 94 in that magnificent cage match. And I was pretty much damn near salivating talking about the totality of WrestleMania 10. How the fuck in my mind, I was thinking about the multi-man matches. That's why I overlooked it, but there's no excuse for it. So yeah, there it is. Oh, there it is. Thank you very much, the Pharaoh G, first-time chatter over there on Twitch. Irving, first-time chatter. So are we counting the early Money in the Banks too? No, that wouldn't count, because the IC Championship wasn't on the line. A Shadow, put 5 on and said the Bella rant is how you felt about Seth Rollins, but he actually had a good match. Hope the rest of the stream tonight is lit. 50K more till 1 million. Wait, 50K. Oh shit, I didn't even peep today. Yo, I got to 950. Hey, shout out to the fucking community, man. We got to 950,000 subscribers. I didn't even peep. Yo, oh, that's fucking awesome. Hey, W community, man. A shout out to y'all, man. Damn, I didn't even peep. We got to 950,000 today. Damn, that's pretty fucking cool, man. Hey, shout out to y'all, man.
Mish91 is now following.
Home stretch to the million. True Individual that put 5 on said, fun fact, Javon Evans wasn't even born yet when Rey Mysterio made his debut. Rey made his debut at WrestleMania 19 versus Matt Hardy. Yeah, no. He made his he made his WrestleMania debut. I apologize. I was thinking about his actual debut. But yeah, against Matt Hardy for, I believe it was a Cruiserweight Championship. I remember that was when Matt Hardy had the version 1. Oh yeah! I remember that. That was always cool to play the games. Oh, I should say his entrance, I believe it was on the games as well, but watching it on SmackDown was always cool to see. Steven put 5 on it, putting all the fire emojis in the chat post-match as well. A Diallo put 2 on it, said it's been 50 minutes and they're cooking. And then he put another 2 on, said someone had to take the KO ladder spot. Thanks, JT. NY Legend put 2 on, said 100 out of 10 indeed. Sean B. Miller put 5 on, said a phenomenal match. Shout out to the competitors. Congrats to Penta Still. IC champion Dwayne put 5 on and said thank you.
Gotcha, bitch.
Thank you, Finn.
Is now following.
Thank you, Effin, for winning to get the title off of him. And then the Vegeta put 2 on, said night 1 is already better than night 2. I agree. I absolutely agree. This has been a hell of a start to WrestleMania. Oh, this is the message regarding Little Duval. Okay. Yeah, and for those who were unaware earlier, it was brought to my attention that Little Duval reposted my reaction to the dogs versus the bunny.
Is now
but
following.
he didn't tag me because he probably saw it from somebody else share it, and they didn't have my name in it. So if you guys could head over there and just comment in that comment section over on Instagram to let everybody know who made the commentary, I would greatly appreciate that.
I have 14 grams of crap.
The WrestleMania top dog highlight of the night is clearly earlier today with Brock Lesnar taking a loss to Oba. That's without question the highlight of the night. I bet they probably talking about yesterday's highlight of the night with Cody Rhodes retaining against
Then you sell
Randy Orton. Rosendo put 5 on and said, name's actually Ross, Mr. Random 84, but it's SmackDown's fault for Ray Phoenix not being utilized. They only focused on the main stars because of money. You're absolutely right. A Diallo put 2 on it, said, you think night 1 had voodoo with 2 left feet? Oh, that's a throwback to the old Chiseled Adonis. Or I should say classic videos of the Chiseled Adonis. Reality Shift put 5 on, said, have I noticed they sneak in a single ad before and after 4-minute commercials? Yeah, they do. They're doing the fucking most. And this is why the problem that I have with it is I understand ad spots and commercials, but in my opinion, you're fucking overdoing it. You're doing way too damn much. It's a premium live event, which is, for all intents and purposes, a pay-per-view. People are already spending a grandiose amount of money, and I recognize advertisers want to get, as much visibility as possible, but there comes a point in which you're absolutely fucking with your core audience, and you have them sitting through a massive amount of ads. That's fucking ridiculous, bro. It's fucking ridiculous, especially knowing that WWE turns such a massive profit. It's a little bit different, and this is the best way that I can go and compare it, because I, being a YouTuber, obviously, we YouTubers have ads on our videos. However, it's a understanding, or at least I would assume it's an understanding amongst the populace. If you don't have ads enabled on your channel, guess what? You're not getting paid. That's how you get paid on YouTube. So it makes sense that you would have ads enabled. So the best way to go and combat that is you have your YouTube premiums to where you're able to dodge ads. If somebody has integration ads, obviously you would just have to go and skip. But that's just a matter of just clicking over to the timestamp in which you could pass it. There's literally no way to bypass the ads while watching a program. For example, here's an issue that we all have with WWE in this retrospect, right? We just came from an ad break. WWE gives us highlight of the night, and we go right back into another ad break. Literally, the match concluded 8 minutes ago, and I know you got to clean up. Give us a backstage segment or something. Have R-Truth do a funny. Have Danhausen do a funny or something. We're not even getting backstage segments. It got nothing to do with wrestling. You now showcasing, hey, here's all these celebrities who are here at WrestleMania. Bro, we at WrestleMania. You're continuing to pivot away from Mania, and you got to show us all these amounts of ad breaks. Bro, why? That's 2 ad breaks. Within waiting to find out what's going to come of, the Demon versus Finn. I said the Demon versus Finn. The Demon versus Mysterio. Like, they doing too much. They doing too much. We need backstage segments again, 100%. 100%. Because think about it, when you go back and you watch WrestleMania, and I always will reference WrestleMania 17, you can even go WrestleMania 24. When you go back and you watch those pay-per-views, it was all about the show. Even if the entirety of the show wasn't fucking wrestling, it was at least about wrestling. If you were to go back and watch WrestleMania, 42, you're gonna have to endure all of the fucking ads as well. Like, that's ridiculous, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? D-Hub put 2 on, said we only have an hour left of wrestling, unfortunately. True individual. No, actually, no. We'd have maybe a little bit longer because I think the matches today are going to go a little bit longer. True individual had put 5 on, said, fun fact, there's been 15 ladder matches at Mania. 9 of those were title matches. 2 times the champs retained, Edge and Christian and Penta. And Edge and Christian retained at WrestleMania 2000. Yeah, they inter-champion, and then they ultimately were able to retain, and then Penta today as well. Short one, put 5 on, said, once Ray retires, I know it's serious when he takes off the mask. Would you imagine? He ends up taking off the mask to go and retire? That'd be wild, man. Short one, put 5 on, said, once Ray retires, I just read that one. Lazy West, put 5 on, said, hey, yo, how's everyone doing today? Congrats on 951K subscribers. Much love from Florida. I appreciate you, family. I got to go back down to Florida, and I'll definitely pass by Claremont, Florida, because I want to take a moment to acknowledge and honor the fallen Spider Pimp, longtime subscriber. I believe the name was Zeno over on YouTube, but longtime supporter of the channel. I actually sent him a care package, I believe this time last year, if I wasn't mistaken, and it was brought to my attention, I believe early this year. Yeah, it must have been early this year that he unfortunately had passed in late October. So rest in peace to the fallen Spider Pimp, who was a long-time supporter of the channel. I'm still subscribed to his YouTube channel where he's talking about his recovery journey, and unfortunately sickness had gotten the best of him. So we continue to honor him and everybody who has fallen in the community as we continue to navigate on this road to 1 million. But just because when we make it to 1 million does not mean we stop in honoring the fallen ones who supported the channel and was a constant member of the community. So whenever it is that I get an opportunity to go down to Florida, I'm definitely going to pass by Claremont, Florida. And whether I have to take a shot, pour out a little liquor, or just take a moment to myself to raise a finger to the air to acknowledge him. And I believe KT Chris, that might have been your best friend, if I'm not mistaken, if you happen to be here in the chat as well. So we take a moment to acknowledge Spider Pimp. Never forget about my damn community, man, because it's a community that was able to go and grow the platform. And I don't do it just for myself. I do it for y'all as well. Tone Star put 2 on and said, I missed your super chat about Brock retiring. Did I? Shit. All right, let me scroll up and see if I can encounter it somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Sorry about that. I completely missed that one. You put 10 on, said Gunther never deserved to retire Brock. You're happy that he did it today instead. Gunther is the next Baron Corbin when it comes to a waste of retiring a legend. Mark my words. I can't agree with that because I absolutely love Gunther. I absolutely love Gunther. I apologize for missing the super a little bit earlier as Sami Zayn is making his entrance. Pardon me. Here is Lil Yachty has made his way back. First off, Lil Yachty should have like something on his face to sell the Haluva King. Lazy gave out 50 gifteds and then doubled back with another 50. Shout out to Lazy West. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to have to take a pause on the donations. Here comes Trick Williams getting ready to make his entrance here. Lil Yachty introducing Trick Williams, the man contending for the U.S. Championship. And listen, 50,000+ people screaming to whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. What? Whoop that trick. Huh? Whoop that trick. Yeah, whoop that trick. Uh-huh. Whoop that trick. I said whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. They making noise right now. Yeah. Uh-huh. Say what? I like it. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. That's trick. It's Trick, baby. Trick Williams making his way down to the ring. Might I add, I don't like the fact that Little Yachty is here because first off, this man got a hell of a fucking cape. This man Trick Williams' cape is insane.
Oh yeah.
This man got a whole fucking trail next to his jacket. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. Oh man, true individual. Had put 2 on, said nope. And ENC retained at 17. The Dudleys at 16 defended. No. The Dudleys was champion in 2000. Because remember, the Dudleys, they won the tag team championships, I believe, at Royal Rumble. The Dudleys entered as pardon me. No. The Dudleys entered at 17 as champions. Sorry. The Dudleys entered 17 as champions. The Edge and Christian were champions because they won. I think they won it on a SmackDown in 2000. They retained in 2000. The Dudleys were champion in 2017. I said 2007 at WrestleMania 17. I'm not sure. I'm struggling right now. Somebody fact check us. Nims OT put 2 and said if the Demon Finn loses, we riot. True individual put 5 on and said these commercials are killing the flow of the show while Tony Khan's pay-per-views are an hour too long. 5 hours is too long. Both need to tighten up. I agree. A Shadow put 5 on said if I ever come down to Florida, just make a post. I'll hit you up in an email if you want to come check out Universal Studios and shit. Well, yeah, I gotta go back because I haven't been to Universal Studios since 2003 when I went with my parents. And the unchiseled Adonis. A Diallo put 2 on said this guy Dusty Rhodes and Booker T in 1. And Scott Bernhardt in the building. What's going on? Scott Bernhardt in the building, my guy. I actually got I got the guide open right here for the detox guide. I actually have it open on one of my tabs over here. Shout out to my guy, man. I saw you was at a battle yesterday, bro. When you getting back in that mode? I was just listening to the Goldberg. I ran a 5K yesterday. I got first place in my age group. Where my shit at? I got first, son of a bitch. This is a raw goddamn medal. I got first place in my age group. I came second place overall. So I was running the 5K yesterday. I was listening to Goldberg 2003 theme the entire time. It reminded me of you, bro. So I hope all is well and the travel back from Jamaica was good for you, family. Kilo put 20 on and said this better never change Trick Williams. They better never change Trick Williams' music. If they do, it better be a billion times better. I agree. The Zero Signal said yes. The Dudleys were champs going into WrestleMania 17. I knew it. KYN said Roman Reigns is going to win tonight. I believe he will as well. NY Legend put 2 on it. Said the mink coat longer than a CVS receipt. That's a fact. Multi-Shadow put 2 on it. Said Trick's jacket was longer than the Night 1 matches. Indeed, it was. Sami Zayn, Trick Williams, one-on-one, United States Championship on the line. It is on the line. All right, Trick Williams with a beautiful crescent kick. That's an homage to Booker T. He was going for somewhat of a trouble in the paradise. Didn't work in his favor. Eric put 5 on said, ever had the old school wrestling ice cream stick bars, the one with the wrestling on the bread side? Missed those. When I was a kid, never had it. I had one as an adult. No. I had it as a child. I'm sorry. I had it as a child in 2000. I believe it must have been 2006. I went to somebody's house and they had them in their freezer. I never purchased one personally, but I went to somebody's house. They had them in their freezer, but it was in their deep freezer. So it might have been there for a very long time. But whatever the case may be, I only had it once in my life. So never had it as an adult because I don't think they had them around as an adult. So I forget what year they actually discontinued them. But I remember going to a buddy's house and it was in their deep freezer. Might have gotten sick from having it, so I can't recall. Not too. HBK said not too much on the CVS receipts. They hired you after you failed a marijuana test when you were 19. Hey, shout out to CVS giving some employment out here. Sami Zayn is throwing fists right now at Trick Williams. Closed fist swings at Trick Williams here. Little Yachty going, is that like a Louis Vuitton fanny pack?
Oh yeah.
Trick. Lil Yachty should have came out with something to sell the haluva kick. I know it's been 2 weeks, but he should have had like on a brace or some sort of bandage. Oh, Lord, here comes Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn just attacked Lil Yachty. That's a very heelish move right there. Dr. Pritch put 2 on, said KO return to help Sami retain. I don't know if he's cleared medically, but I don't think that'd be a very good move for Son to make his return in that retrospect. Yo, Disney Plus is really behind for me. Oh my God, Lil Yachty just got fucking wiped out and thrown into the corner by Sami Zayn. I like it. Sami's organically working heel. I love it. I love it. The emotional support animal of Little Boat was not enough to stop the assault from Sami Zayn.
Mahoney03 is now following.
Oh yeah.
Is Sami slowly turning heel? Indeed he is. He's got to be listening to what the crowd is giving him, because the crowd as of late has not been feeling Sami.
Then you sell it.
You know, I got a whole cup over here, and I haven't poured any of the already pre-made cocktail into it, so. Oh my God, what a fucking maneuver there from Sami Zayn. A brainbuster onto the hardest part of the ring on the apron to go and floor Trick Williams. Good God, Trick is laid out right now outside the ring. And remember, it's a champion's advantage here for Sami Zayn. He can win here by countout and retain his championship as well. Trick Williams is having a very tough time right now, just struggling to stand up. Referee ought to start counting, bro. We haven't had a ref start count. Thank the Lord. Referee remembers you can actually start to count for a countout. It's been forever, bro. This is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Big time blow right here. Trick Williams laid out right now. Sami Zayn standing tall in the ring, and now the referee beginning the count. Desmond said you're on the Fubo app. Too many commercials. Yeah, I could imagine. I could imagine. I know there's a whole lot of commercials that's happening right here. Might I add, the haluva kick was hit onto Trick. That is Sami's finish. So if he can win by countout right here. And keep in mind, damn, Trick is struggling to stand up. The count is at 8. There's a count at 9. Trick Williams able to scheme and get himself back into the ring here. Sami Zayn hit a haluva kick outside the ring to lay out Trick, but Trick got to recognize it still is champion's advantage. So you lose by countout. That's all she wrote. And look at Sami Zayn getting separated from Trick Williams. The referee going and checking on Trick, maybe to see if he's concussed or not. Sami Zayn. Oh boy, Sami Zayn looking to set up the haluva kick right now in the corner. Sami Zayn getting ready to set up the haluva kick in the corner. He's got Trick Williams once he got him. Oh wait, oh Jesus Christ! A Trouble in Paradise connects. There's a cover. Kick out by Sami. What the fuck is Lil Yachty doing up again? How did Lil Yachty stand back up? Lil Yachty should be laid the fuck out, bro. Trick is trying to set up the trick shot. He's exposed the knee. Trick Williams trying to set up the trick shot. He went for the trick shot. That's a miss. Sami Zayn with the roll up. 1, 2. Kick out by Trick. I have Trick winning this match, by the way. I didn't give you my prediction. Oh my God. Exploder suplex into the corner. Why is Lil Yachty back on his feet, bro? Lil Yachty should be on the floor continuing to sell the fucking injury. There's no reason why Lil Yachty should be back up. And he's not even selling the fact that he got attacked, bro. Come on, man. Damn it. These fucking celebrities. Sami Zayn going to the corner trying to say, oh, trick shot! Trick shot! Come on. 1, 2, 3. Trick Williams is the new United States champion. Let's go. Let's go. Trick Williams wins the championship. And look at the emotion. Trick Williams standing tall. Give him the championship. You've got a new U.S. champion. It's me, A-Train, said your video's behind by like 30, 40 some seconds. You on ESPN, Disney Plus, or on Fubo. You might have to go and refresh. I apologize if I'm a little bit ahead of everybody. But beautiful. Trouble in Paradise here. Laying there, bam, kick right across the face by Trick Williams, able to connect on Sami Zayn, and we've got a new United States champion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. I need it. True individual. Platoon was at first Oba, then
Journal
Trick
of Mark
winning.
just
W for
subscribed.
us brothers, indeed. Journal. Just subscribe with Prime. I appreciate you, family. Micah, put 5 on, said watching the newer talent do kip-ups just reminds you of how goated Sean was at his job. 100%. Oh, by the way, here's a legendary pull. 1999. Big Show did a rope-assisted kip-up as well, but that goes to go. How cool, things. Oh, wow, I think that might be Trick Williams' family right there. How cool is that? Trick Williams with the championship, winning the United States title here at WrestleMania 42. What a performance by the anointed one, Trick Williams, getting his hands on that U.S. championship. What a performance. What a performance. See how emotional that man is? Trick Williams with a W, holding it down. Holding it down. What a performance there from Trick Williams. The match was a little shorter than I had initially anticipated, bro, because that was very fast. That was very fast. Why is Lil Yachty getting an opportunity to come here and celebrate, bro? Pack this man up, son. Get fucking Lil Yachty out of here. But big W for Trick Williams. Big W for Trick Williams. Yeah, no Danhausen. Do I still have the link for the piracy? Hold on, wait a minute. I got you. Here you go. There's a link there for some piracy. All right. Tyler Ozzy said, only match you can't pick a winner for is Punk and Roman. I got Roman winning. Beautiful performance there from Trick Williams. And if I'm not mistaken, there's only 6 matches on the card for today, right? Let me see here. We've got, it's only 6 matches on the card here for today. We had Oba and Brock, in which Oba came out on top. 6-man ladder match. I had Penta retaining, and Penta got the W. Trick Williams, Sami Zayn, and I had Trick winning, and Trick got the W. Next up has to be the Demon and Dominic Mysterio, and I'm taking Balor to win that match, followed by Jade, Cargill, and Rhea Ripley. And despite the fact that everything within me wants Jade Cargill to retain, a piece of me feels like Rhea Ripley's going to win. So I'm going to lean towards Rhea Ripley, and then ultimately the main event, Roman Reigns versus CM Punk, and I have Roman Reigns winning the World Heavyweight Championship. So that is the remaining of my predictions. We'll see if I can go 6-0, because thus far I'm going 3-0. But yesterday was not a very good for my predictions, because I had LA Knight and the Usos getting the W, and then it was all downhill from there. I had Drew McIntyre winning against Fatu. Fatu won. I had Bailey and Lyra, or the Irresistible Forces, getting the W, and it ended up being Paige and Brie Bella. I had AJ Lee retaining. It ended up being Becky Lynch. I did have Gunther winning against Rollins, and I got that one right. I had Liv Morgan beating Fakir. I got that one right. I had Orton beating Rhodes, and unfortunately did that not work out in my favor. So I believe I ended up being 3-4. Yeah, I was 3-4 yesterday, and thus far I'm 3-0 here today. So we'll see how things play out. I'm very disappointed in WWE though, because the idea was you wanted to have 2 nights of professional wrestling so you can get more professional wrestling. Instead, it feels like we're getting more ads, the same amount of matches, but a condensed version of the matches. Not very happy with that. Not very happy with that. So, you hear Roman's leaving for Hollywood. I think he can attempt to leave for Hollywood, but I'm not sure if it's going to end up happening. Ahmad put 5 on, said, I'm confused. Is Trick a heel or a face? He had interference help, but is celebrating with his family in the crowd. He's somewhat of a tweener. I think they ultimately wanted him to be a heel, but he's so fucking entertaining and charismatic. It's very difficult for him to just be a standalone heel. So he's somewhat of a tweener, somewhat of what, I don't want to make a direct comparison, but it's the best one that I could give you. The Rock in 1998 going into 1999, but truly 1999 Rock. Even when he was corporate Rock, the people still wanted to cheer for him. So there is that. Eric put 5 on, said there's a lot of buff women trying to get into the business. Do I think China ruined it for them? Absolutely not. I think China actually encouraged buff women to get into wrestling, and then Beth Phoenix, Jazz really took it over to get to the point where a lot of buff women felt like, you know what, I think this business can be for me. But China did not ruin it for them. I think China ultimately encouraged them and inspired them to want to go and take the opportunity to come and join into the business. True Individual put another 5 on it. Oh, True Individual is a staple here tonight. Said Trick winning the title on his Mania debut. His fiance Lash entered as one. Good weekend for that couple. That's a fact. A Diallo put 2 on, said since Orton's injured, you can see Sami going after Cody, and I really hope Sami doesn't mess around and win the championship because I'm so fucking tired of Sami. I'm so fucking tired of Sami. So there is that. I have some food getting delivered to me from the family that I'll have to pick up once they let me know when they are here. So we shall see. Schedule for a workout Wednesday, Friday. Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Friday. Let's go Wednesday, Friday. I can work with that. Tank the Sun giving out gifts, donations. I appreciate you. True Individual put another 5 on it, said the fact that Asuka EO with Kyrie as a special referee is not on the show is baffling. We could have had this match if it wasn't for these ads. I agree, 110%. It's absolute bullshit that that match isn't on the card. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. It's fucking WrestleMania. You have a 4-hour program. You mean to tell me you couldn't fit in another 7th match on the card? Makes no sense to me. Makes absolutely no sense to me. Goat Meat 52 said, what type of show is this live? Well, this live is a watch party of WrestleMania 42 in real time. But unfortunately, right now, it's a little bit more of ads mania because we're getting much less wrestling and we're getting more ads, unfortunately. But here we are, WrestleMania 42. Showtime Sean P just followed me. Who is Showtime for? Oh, wow, 2-time welterweight champion. Just followed me on Instagram. Shout out to the Instagram community. We're continuing to grow. We are now at 493,000 followers over on Instagram. And currently, damn, in the last 30 days, we're up 102,000 followers. Shout out to the community, man. Shout out to the community. This whole, for the longest time, I have a video, like a time capsule in maybe 2019. For those who don't know, my favorite comedian all time is Patrice O'Neal. And I remember on one of his podcast appearances, he had said, like, for him, he doesn't think he'll ever like have a large, huge break, but he'd have somewhat of like a cult time following per se, to where it's like one of those, if you know, you know. And I kind of echoed those same sentiments, I believe in 2019, where I said, I don't think I'll ever get to the point in which I'll ever break into the mainstream. I'll end up being one of those, if you know, you know type of individuals. So it's very shocking to me that at this particular point, I have this incredible motion on Instagram. So I appreciate all of you guys, not even just Instagram, but on YouTube, as we're closing in on that million. We crossed that 950 mark today. So I shout out to everybody who's been sharing the content, who's been liking the content, subscribing to the content, commenting on the content. I truly do mean, I should say, I thank you guys immensely, and your support means the world to me. We're 10 years into this. 10 years into this, and I always anticipated it would take, a very long time to finally find myself in this position, and I appreciate every single one of you. I don't know if there'll ever be a moment in which it's like some super, 2026 ends up being the year of the Chiseled Adonis. I ain't fixing to go and switch up, change up on nobody, because if there's one thing that I truly do appreciate about myself, I've been the same dude from 2016 when I started making content to 2026 when I'm making content now. So I appreciate you guys. Oh, it looks like George Kittle is chugging, and so is Rob Gronkowski chugging as well. Everybody's having a doggone beer. I mean, I kind of wish I had myself a beer as well so I could be chiseled cold. But unfortunately, that's not the case for me, because if I had a cold one, I'd have been like,
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
oh boy. It seems like we have, wait, no, pinfall or submission. Looks like we have Finn Balor taking on Dominic Mysterio one-on-one. Eric put 5 on, said, been watching for a while. Team Gold, F Pink Marble. I appreciate that. I appreciate what the hell is going on? They got a bunch of masked men making their way to the ring as Dominic Mysterio is being carried down to the ring. Well, that's a very interesting entrance if I ever seen one. Very fascinating stuff here from Dominic Mysterio as he's making his way down to the ring. All I'm hoping is there's no cheating tactics whatsoever that goes down here today, because if that's the case, I'm going to need a referee who's prepared to enforce the rules. Referee Bay, I'm staring at you, to make their way down to the ring like Bob King put 5 on it. Said, you're in a prediction tournament. You're a 6-1 going into today. 3-0 so far. Got Balor, Jade, and Roman. Do I think Charlotte will win 2 more big titles? Yes, 110%. She'll retire tying her father. But if her father passes away, she'll pass him. 1205 for life. Put 2 on. Said, with that, top 3 WrestleMania entrances in recent memory. Recent memory, so I would assume you're probably thinking within the last 10 years. The Rock WrestleMania 40 was pretty doggone cool. Roman Reigns WrestleMania 39 with the piano was awesome. Bianca Belair coming out with the girls as well. I would have that going on. During the commercial break, I shouldn't say commercial break. During the referee clip, I ran to the front door. I was a little winded a couple of seconds ago, but I went to go grab some food that was made. So I apologize for eating on stream, but I will have to take a bite here and there. Sargent put 2 on, said it's no DQ, Chisel. That's what Randy said before. Oh, okay. So it's no DQ for this match. Nice. DC put 5 on, said, do I think the hardcore cruiserweight European title should be reprised? Absolutely not. There's too many championships, and for whatever reason, the booking has not been up to par. So I don't want to see new, or I should say titles brought back, if you will. True Individual put 2 on, said them beers probably cost $30. Your pockets are crying. You're not wrong there. You're certainly not wrong there. Fernando put 2 on, said shout out to Sean Porter Boxing. Indeed. Cuban put 5 on, said what are my predictions on the main event tonight? Would be an honor if we could play GTA together and cause chaos. When GTA 6 drops, man, I'm fixing to be streaming the gaming. I know I've always been saying, hey man, trying to go get back into gaming and go and stream and shit, but GTA 6, that's a big time one. So when that comes out, we definitely on the fucking video game, especially since there's gonna be some changes late in this year. True Individual put 5 on, said PlayStation 1 load times are faster than these ads. Son, what are we doing? Saudi Mania next year will be worse, 110%. NY Legend put 2 on and said ESPN got the loading screen as the commercial break. Sargent put 5 on, said what you gonna do when TKO Ads Mania runs wild on you, brother? All ads, no breaks. Yaramin, indeed. It's brutal out here, but here comes the Demon. We haven't seen the Demon in quite some time. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it might be 4 years since we last saw the Demon. So I'm incredibly excited about this, and I'm hoping Dominic Mysterio gets beat so bad that he ends up leaving the program like. as the Demon. Oh, yeah. Fire emojis in the chat. Finn Balor is back as the Demon in WWE.
Then you sell it.
Oh, yes.
14 grams of
This means something to me. Indeed, it does. It means something to me, too.
then you sell
The
it.
Demon is back, and he's got streamers falling down like he was back in New Japan.
14
Finn Balor is back in the business. And he is here
then you sell it.
and ready to go to war. You said you need that 14 grams of crack? That's what it feels like. Inject it into my veins. Finn Balor back here as the Demon. I need that.
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it. Then you
Who was on crack?
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, you love with please. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, you love with please. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no. Oh, you love with please. Tell me that no. Oh, nigga, give me one more gram. Tell me that no.
14 grams of crack.
Oh, he's got the flares. The Demon is back in building for the first time in 5 years. I just wish they never announced that it would be the Demon that's coming back. I just wish they never announced it. I would have loved if it was a fucking surprise. I need Dom sent to the Shadow Realm.
Of crack.
I need Dom sent to the Shadow Realm. The Demon is 1-1 at WrestleMania. Scott said the power of Christ compels you. Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you got your Bible equipped. Matter of fact,
Then you
make
sell
sure
it.
you got your Bible here and prepared for the Demon. As the Demon is out here to come and do work, you got to make sure that you keep yourself focused. Keep your eyes on Christ. Keep your eyes on the Lord so you remain sanctified as the Demon is here in the middle of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you are prepared for what is transpiring here tonight. Make sure you, matter of fact,
Gotcha, bitch.
Pudgy_Pidgey is now following.
Sell it.
make sure you have your Bibles clutched here. Make sure you got your Bibles clutched here as the Demon is making sure that he's making his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're prepared to combat the evil
Gotcha, bitch.
that is emanating from the
Illuminati
Demon
420 is
as
now
he's making his
following.
way into this match to go one-on-one with Dominic Mysterio. What am I, brother Adonis? I'm the help to brother Devon, Reverend Devon, I should say. Devon, get the New Testament, read the good news. Nonetheless, yeah, I got the Oxford study Bible. I would have the Ethiopian Bible in here, but that was the unknown Adonis's Bible that he used to utilize and study from time to time. A Diallo put 2-1 said Deacon Adonis, but I didn't have it within me to go and take the Bible from his parents' house. Sean, Scott put 5-1 said Pastor Adonis preach. Yes, indeed. I actually have the graphic from the funeral here, but I'm not gonna put it on stream until when we go live for that million stream. Jordan said, do I think if he throw holy water on the Demon, he would win? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, if you will. There's only one way to find out. Harsh Realities, but 5-1 said, been rocking with you since 2017. Your coverage of your Eagles beating the Patriots made you a fan for life. You're the GOAT, brother. Butterfingers, indeed. A Diallo Patuan said the entrance Took you back to the takeovers. Oh, classic times, bro. Classic times. Darius put 2 on, said too funny. Got the Bible for the demon. Indeed, you don't need to. All right, here we go. And it looks like the demon done grabbed the damn kendo stick and he's whipping Dominic Mysterio's ass. I'm sure Mysterio, remember when Rey Mysterio had to go and utilize that damn chancla across his doggone posterior, because you know Dominic Mysterio was a bad kid. And the demon went to go and get a table. Oh, but Dominic Mysterio with a suicide dive taking down the demon. That bastard. Oh my Lord, what a whip right across the chest. Kendo stick right across the back. And why does the demon need to have demon written on his back like it's a jersey? We know he's the demon. Why you got demon written on his back like it's a jersey? What part of the game is this? True Individual for 5 on said, your problem with the demon is his personality changes, but the moveset is the same. At least the Fiend had the mandible claw while Bray did not. Fair enough. Sargon put 2 on, said interference definitely happening soon. DC put 2 on, said Little Duval shouted you out on the ground. Oh, did he? Not, did he actually end up tagging me? If so, thank the Lord.
14 grams of crack.
Because they sent it to me earlier that he had reposted the the video, but there was no tag or mention of me. So if he did end up tagging me, I appreciate that. But if not, well, here we are. I don't see it. I don't think it's on his main feed. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. No, I don't think so. He just reposted it. He didn't have me tagged yet. All right, but it's a no disqualification match. Oh boy, look like Dominic Mysterio is trying to set up the 3 amigos here. Finn with the counter and a front suplex onto the chairs, and it looks like he's trying to set up. Oh, there's a sling blade. Sling blade connects. Sling blade connects. Blackheart for 2 and said Leo Rush and Demon Finn would be a crazy tag team. Fun fact, Leo Rush actually follows me on IG. Gotcha, 619.
Authentic Nap is now following.
619 from Dominic Mysterio. He's going up. Frog splash. 1. Kick out by the Demon at 1. Kick out by the Demon at 1. True Individual, but 2 said Dom is the first ever AAA champion to compete at WrestleMania. Oh my. The Fresh Gringo says fictional stable, the Demon, the Fiend, and the Boogeyman. I'll tell you right now, the Boogeyman got no business being inside that stable. He holding them back. Boogeyman was very entertaining, but in the realm of success inside the ring, Boogeyman really didn't have any. You had a couple of matches here and there, but the Boogeyman had no actual success. WrestleMania victory, I believe, at WrestleMania 22 against Booker T. Somebody fact check me. Balor going for the coup de grace. Oh my God! Right off the face goes Dominic Mysterio, taking down Balor with a steel chair. Oh boy. Match continues here. Dominic Mysterio right off the face of the Demon with a steel chair. Chalongton says, how do I feel about the crowd tonight? They're actually doing a little bit better. Last night was ass, but tonight they were actually doing a little bit better. I think Brock and Oba definitely woke them the fuck up. Did Boogeyman ever truly retire? Actually, I don't think so. Because he doesn't have to do too much. So Boogeyman, for all intents and purposes, can still to keep up the gimmick until 70. Because all he got to do is come out and say, I'm the Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you. If Nikki Bella needs a championship around her waist, I promise you, I promise you, 5-star athlete, I promise you she don't. I promise you she don't. The Demon with the counter. Oh boy, he doesn't go into the table here. Dominic Mysterio with another, gets caught with another sling blade, and looks like the Demon's trying to drop kick him into the table. The short one, put 2 on, said there's a hole in the mat. Is there? Oh, the Demon just got thrown into the table. The Demon just got thrown into the table. You said there's a hole in the mat. Where's the hole in the mat? Oh my God, the Demon just got caught with a chair right across his back. And Dominic Mysterio is setting up the chair. He's got the Demon with the chair on his face, setting up the 619. 619 connects for the second time in this match. Dom is going up for his second frog splash. Oh, frog splash connects the Demon in position 1, 2. Kick out by the Demon again.
You don't find that
the
suspicious?
Former Universal Champion kicks
You don't
out
find
once
that
again.
suspicious? You don't find that
Oh
suspicious?
my Lord.
Jackson Gaming 34
That's the
underscore
second
7 rated
619
my
into
stream
frog
with 1
splash, and there's a
viewers.
kick out. KJP rating once again. I appreciate you, family. There's another kick out there by the Demon. This match continues. Oh boy, Dominic Mysterio is wearing that chair out across the back of the Demon, Finn Balor. The Demon's gonna need to do something here to recover because Dominic Mysterio is really taking advantage here on offense. Mysterio's going underneath to go find yet another table in this match, saying, fuck it, let's run it back again. I got a little bit of crab meat, some Haitian legume here as well, legume if you will, some steak, and then I have some manon pese or fried plantain right in front of me as well. So that's what I'm consuming. I haven't eaten since the morning, so I apologize for eating on stream, but here we are consuming food. White rice as well. But all right, here we go. True Individual for 5 on said, fun fact, 2 main events of WrestleMania 40 alone had more wrestling than night 1, 78 minutes compared to 98 last night. Jesus Christ. Dominic Mysterio has the table set up, but the Demon has stood right back up. The Demon has stood right back up. Big time clothesline from the Demon, laying out Dominic Mysterio. He's grabbed the chair, and now it's time to wear out Dom. Bam, there's a chair across Dom's back. One more time, a third time, one more time, a fourth time, one more time, a fifth time, one more time, a sixth time, one more time. Come on, Finn. Swing that chair a 7th time. Swing that chair a 7th time. I want to see you hit him over the back. Feed his ass to the chair. Oh, wait a minute. He just draped the chair across the face of Dominic Mysterio. He just draped the chair across the face of Dominic Mysterio. There's a shotgun drop kick with the chair across the face of Dominic Mysterio as the chair went flying off of Dom's face. He just laid Dom down onto the damn table. And the Demon's going up. Joker for 5 on said, who has the best frog splash in WWE or the current roster? Best one all time is RVD. There it is. The goddamn coup de grace, putting them through the table. There's the cover coming from the Demon. 1, 2, 3. That's what we want to see. The Demon with the W. Kill Dominic Mysterio. Send him to the Shadow Realm. Created me a pure, or I should say, a clean heart, and purify me, created me a clean heart, so I can worship thee. Cast me not away from thy presence, please don't take your spirit from me, and restore the joy of salvation, so that I may worship thee. The Lord better forgive me for cheering on a Demon, because I want to see the Demon destroy Dominic Mysterio expeditiously. Continue to whip his ass, Dom. Or I should say, continue to whip his ass, Finn. Send him to the Shadow Realm. I know the match is done, but I need you to stomp his ass out. I want to see Dom die tonight. I want to see Dom bleed tonight. I want to see Dom go to hell tonight. I want to see Finn as the demon send Dom next to Satan. That's what you get, Dom. You're a piece of shit. You always been a piece of shit. You talk about your father's a deadbeat. Well, you're a terrible son. You deserved to be aborted. Your mother is disappointed she ever took you to term. And that's why tonight you got destroyed in front of the millions and millions of WWE fans as Dom got sent to the Shadow Realm. Fuck you, Dom. Eat a dick. Y'all gotta relax. Y'all gotta relax. We're 4-0. 4-0 on our predictions of WrestleMania thus far.
Then you sell it.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Ali in the building said, and millions. Indeed. Mash in the house with 500 said, dude, night 2 is lame. WWE needs to make more matches. Only having 1 hour of matches makes no sense. What do you think, man? Well, night 2 is significantly better than night 1. I can't quite say night 2 is lame, but it's leagues better than night 1.
Pandacerulean
A
is now
Shadow for 2
following.
said Chiseled would rather be speared than like Dom. That's a fact. That's a fact. A Diallo for 5 said tonight's PLE made you think for a second that night 1 and night 2 are not the same year Mania. What a seismic difference. That's an absolute fact, bro. It's night and day between yesterday and today. Night and day. Now, I'm curious about the total time duration of each of the matches because I believe Trick and Sami is probably the shortest match of every single match thus far. Forget these matches. This is what you're here for. Ads, says Scarlett. Salino and, well, there's no more Barnes because Barnes died. Salino and Law, injury attorneys, call 888-8888-8888. There's too many 8s. Too many 8s. The Jazzy J said, would Jizzle rather like Dom or go to Diddy's house? Like Dom or go to Diddy's house? Listen, now, if you say go to Diddy's house, does that mean I have to participate in Diddy activities? Because if that's the case, I would 100% decline. If it's just a matter of touring the house, I wouldn't mind touring the house. As long as the man don't close the door and then breaks out the baby oil, I think we'd be all right. But low-key, he breaks out the baby oil, I would have to grab the blade of...
14 grams of crack.
Tell Diddy to pull up. Tell Diddy to pull up.
Then you sell
He
it.
don't want this. He don't want this because I've got the blade of Captain Levi waiting on Diddy to try to keep me captive. But if it comes to liking Dom, I will disagree in every essence of the word. But if you're telling me to go to Diddy's home, as long as I don't participate in any Diddy activities, I shall pull up. And if the man tries to entrap me within his home, the blade of Captain Levi will be equipped and driven right through his chest. Y'all gotta relax. Y'all gotta relax. Fresh half tray in the building said, how many matches are left? 2, unless, of course, we have a very surprise, situation. And, of course, we would never endorse any particular kind of violence here on the Chiseled Adonis stream. In fact, it's just all for entertainment purposes. The blade of Captain Levi, it's not even real. What it appears as if they had a very sharp tip. It does, but that doesn't mean as if there's any form of violence that was being encouraged here on the stream. That is not what we do here in Hold My Nugget Studios. We're just here for the laughs, of course. And if ever, you know, we were having to find ourselves being enticed to lead towards violence, I would like to believe that we would defend ourselves accordingly, whether that means with incredible amounts of fatal blows or...
Motkin 2 is now following.
Just a matter of, you know, civil discourse, if you will. But that's neither here nor there. Smash, oh, I should say Mass, put 5 on it again, said, hey, do I think any of Roman's family will get involved in this match and help him win? I certainly hope not. I hope there is no interference whatsoever in the main event. Sean B. Miller put 2 on, said the curse continues for Dom. I absolutely love it. And I hope that Danhouse continues to curse them even further. True. Put 2 on, said according to Wiki, Oba and Brock was less than 5 minutes. But Oba and Brock, I can understand because that's not a match that requires a shit ton of time. Kaida put 279 on it, said Simon, Dean, or Dom, who do I hate more? Don't you do this to me. I hate both of them equally. And let me tell you something right now. If I see Simon Dean, forget the blade of Captain Levi. We're going to get the Master Sword. Somebody get Link on the phone. I don't need to go to Hyrule because I need Simon Dean to understand I will not become a teenage child. I will be a grown adult who wields the Master Sword across his damn neck and sends him decapitated into the afterlife. I don't need fire arrows. I don't need any form of boomerangs. Don't need young Link. Don't need adult Link. What you're gonna meet is a chiseled Adonis with the Master Sword who's gonna take your muscle milk, the Simon Dean program, and slice your ass up immediately. Of course. Figuratively, not literally. Why would I ever support any form of violence, especially with weapons? That'd be ridiculous. As we're getting ready for the women's championship match. Jade Cargill getting ready to make her entrance, ladies and gentlemen. The beautiful, voluptuous, delicious Storm is coming to the ring. And Lord and ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure the Gooners are coming as well. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Women's Championship on the line. The gorgeous Storm, Jade Cargill, who for whatever reason is making the entrance first when she's the champion and who should come out second, is making her way down to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, when we see Jade, what do we say? Posters, traps, and he appears. The chiseled Adonis is horny.
Holy JD's 130 is now
Chiseled
following.
Adonis is horny. Yeah! Damn! Ooh! Hey! Are you looking for some wood? I need it! Man.
God damn! I'm on my way! Let's roll, friends!
Who the fuck cleans this up?
Son just hit me.
Horny. I'm feeling 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 horny.
When I get in the proper position, you will suck my meat.
It's time!
It's enough to get me hot.
Bring them to me! I'm gonna give them the almighty stroke.
I'm feeling horny. I'm feeling horny. I'm feeling horny. I'm feeling horny. I'm feeling horny.
I'm interested.
See, what you want to do is
We know he has a big black hole.
finger licking good.
Oh, that's that good shit!
Oh! Oh my God, now this ain't God, this is Stanley Earth.
Oh my God, I love my life. Jade Cargill, the reigning champion, in the ring right now. And here comes her challenger, it's Rhea Ripley, competing in her 7th consecutive championship match here at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley on her way down to the ring to come and join Jade Cargill in a match that had an incredibly weak build, but we are still excited for the match. Introverted put 2 on and said they're trying to speed run WrestleMania or something. Maybe that seems to be the case. Ego just resubscribed 3 months in advance. I appreciate you. Bob King but 5 on said, what if the ministry was Taker and the Acolytes, Viscera on SmackDown, Kane and the Brood and their father Paul on both brands? I don't think it would work. And on top of that, the brand split wouldn't have worked during that time period. It was better that it was in both areas. Rhea always want to sing her entire doggone, her entrance music. She loves it. I hope they never change it for her. She's having the time of her life on the entrance. She's hype as hell. She loves her song. They might as well have her remix it and actually sing it, but I hope that's not the case because she don't got the vocals for it. She ain't got the vocals for it. Fuego put 2 on said Chiseled PRs and team is in shambles. Well, luckily enough, there is no PR team. Caveman Austin put 10 on and said, who is most terrible, P. Diddy or Epstein? You say Epstein because P. Diddy threw good parties. As you heard, ain't no party like a Diddy party. That's a P. Diddy party, can't stop. 100% Epstein. At least, I don't want to say at least, but in Epstein's case, you're dealing with children. Diddy's case, you just got grown consenting adults doing wild shit. That man's just a sexual deviant. In Epstein's case, it's a little bit different. Formerly Damn Rudy put 2 on and said, Astroglide and baby oil, hashtag fun time, hashtag Diddy. You got to relax, brother. You got to relax. Did I miss anything else? I don't think I missed anything else. Amaru put 2 on and said, you hate when champions come out first. Me too. True Individual put 5 on it again. Good God. Yo, True Individual is really holding it down the chat room right now. Clearly, #1 donator on the stream for the weekend. Put 5 on and said, total match time, night 1, 102 minutes in WrestleMania 41. And thus far, right now, 98 minutes this year. Yesterday, sadly, not much better, unfortunately. And then True Individual put another 5 on and said, guys, Rhea is going through an eating disorder. She admitted this. She's getting help. Chill. Oh, there were people who were mentioning regarding the size. Yeah, she dropped in the size and she commented, I forget which post it was. She responded to somebody's post on Instagram in regards to the drop in size, and she commented saying that she's dealing with a bit of an eating disorder, so she's working on that. So that's a positive. So enough regarding the size. We were able to finally get the answer from the horse's mouth in and of itself. So we got the answer. I saw a couple of tweets that came out talking about potentially a back injury and trying to rehab that. She dispelled that, saying that was nothing more than fake news. So we'll find out what's going on, regarding that when she wants to tell us. But whatever the case may be, she still looks good. But we just know that she was significantly bigger and then ultimately dropped from there. So I hope she's doing well as she's navigating through this season in her life. Captain Espanol put 2 on and said, oh, uh-oh. Ah! I hope that's how you meant for it to be pronounced.
NGL, I would believe in Finn's alter ego more if he came to the ring with no trunks. Show them who is really a demon.
This is the penultimate match of the evening. It's cool, bro. Had put 200 bits on it. I apologize for speaking through it. Said, not gonna lie, I believe that Finn's alter ego. If Finn's alter ego, you'd believe it more if he came to the ring with no trunks,
is now following.
Who's really a demon, sir? Hold on, wait, sir, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? If he came down to the ring with no trunks, what are you referencing? You're saying that the demon should reveal, the Irish meat? You need to relax. That's a violation. That's a violation. It warrants a red card, but I'm going to give you a yellow card so you don't step out of line. Sir, you need to relax. You need to relax. What part of the game is this? Man wants to see the Irish meat, the demonic meat. You need to stop. You need to stop. All right, Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, one-on-one women's championship match. Oh, look at the strength here. Both women, no give whatsoever. Might I add, the posterior is on display for Jade Cargill My God, Hall of Fame husband in the Major League Baseball certainly shows quite the look for a wife. Jade was born to play Storm. Ain't that the truth? I think this match will end up being anywhere between 8 and 10 minutes. I was shocked that Liv and Steph did not go past 10. But oh damn, down goes Jade, face first to the ground. Rhea Ripley with the shotgun drop kick as she rolls to the outside. Kick out right there from Rhea Ripley. They both Roman versus Punk 45 minutes because of Roman's entrance. I'm not expecting too much technical wrestling from this match here, but I'm definitely expecting physicality across the board. All right, here we go. Jade Cargill throwing Rhea Ripley all the way to the outside. Rhea didn't even really have an opportunity to break her fall as she was falling to the ground here. TC said, you like Jade, but she telegraphs too much. That's fair. But she's only, her first ever time wrestling was on television, so there's that as well. So she's, for all intents and purposes, still green. What is she, 4 years into the business, if you will? But there's other people who are 4 years into the business that are leaps and bounds, better than her as well. So, but sometimes in situations you only got to work a certain sort of style. Dark, adamant, put 50 on it. Said Finn, like 2 years ago, said the demon wasn't meant to be an alternate ego, but him over his limit, past his best is like 200%, and actually hated it treated like an alternate self. Okay, that's fair. Justin, and I'll shout out to you, putting 50 on the stream. Justin had said, we back road to 1 million, brother, and you've always been commenting under every single post, said day whatever it may be, getting chiseled to 1 million subscribers. So I appreciate you, family. A Diallo put 2 on, said both women look good. Y'all weird in the chat. Somebody said they don't look good. True Individual put 2 on, said Rhea is 3-2 at WrestleMania. We'll find out where she's at later tonight, but I do have Rhea winning the match, and it seems like Rhea is laughing. Rhea is laughing at Jade. Oh, Jade was able to dodge that forearm, and now Jade's got her in a crossface here. Jade's got her in a crossface here. Rhea trying to go see how she can get out of this crossface as Jade has her on the ground. Jade's going to need to see if she could hold up this hold. Oh, Rhea's got her. She's got her up on the shoulders. Rhea's got her up on the shoulders right now. Jade with an elbow. Jade with another elbow. Able to break out. Oh, my God. What a kick there from Rhea. What a kick there from Rhea. Right on the button to the temple. She's got Jade absolutely groggy right now, as Cargill's trying to figure out how to respond right now. WrestleMania 42 live from Las Vegas. Here we go. Down goes Rhea Ripley. Jade Cargill able to see if she can counter, flipping over, and now we're getting an exchange of 1As on the ground. But before we could even get to the clip, oh, wait a minute, they're on their knees now, exchanging 1As. One big right hand there from Cargill.
Prince
Return right
5667 is
from
now following
Jade Cargill. I said from Jade Cargill. From Rhea Ripley, they're going back and forth with the
1A! 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 1A!
Oh, an electric chair dropped down to the face there from Rhea. Another kick out from Cargill. This match continued. Daddle jumps and Steelers aren't going to the Super Bowl this year either. Well, damn. Where did that come from? We watching wrestling. H Cam said they said Jade bad in the ring and you don't see it. Neither do I. Uncut Blue Line said Chiseled wearing basketball shorts. Basketball shorts? Oh wait, basketball shorts? Basketball shorts? Basketball shorts? What you mean? Oh shit, I almost fell. Basketball shorts? What basketball shorts? What basketball shorts? It's a full suit, brother. It's a full suit. All right, this match continues. Jade. Oh, what a spine buster there from Jade, taking down Rhea. Oh, damn. Shorty looked like she was humping her right there on the cover. It looked like she was humping her right there on the cover. All right. Jade Cargill, great offense thus far today. She's going for some sort of a chicken wing, or I should say she's going for the Jaded, but it's a counter right there from, I thought she was going to do like a double chicken wing suplex, or perhaps, you know, the submission hold, but instead she was going for the Jaded. But immediately there's a counter right there from Rhea, able to go and get a Hurricanrana right into the kick right to Jade's face, laying her down on the ground. What the hell? Michin is here. Michin has shown up ringside. What the hell is Michin doing here? As Jade is in position to get caught with a Falcon Arrow, but instead, or I should say a Raisin's Head, it's not a Falcon Arrow. B-Fab showed up and caught a forearm. Oh my God, looks like Jade Cargill, she's got Rhea where she wants her. Rhea went for the spear, but unfortunately went right into the corner. Jade's gonna try to set up that big pump kick. Wait, what the fuck? What's going on? Yo, the official went back to go stop Jade, but why? Oh my God, Michin just went and kicked Rhea right in the face. She kicked Rhea right in the face. Jade's got Rhea up in the electric chair position here. She's about to drop her down to the ground like a one-winged angel. 1, 2, a kick out by Rhea. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Jade couldn't get the victory right there. Somewhat of like a one-winged angel trying to get the W, but it's another kick out from Rhea. This match continues. All right. Hey, listen, you got to give it to them. They working well in this match. This is a very solid match. This is a very solid match, but you knew there was going to be interference from Jade Cargill's camp with B-Fab and Michin. Oh, what the hell? Did Jade just yell for them to go get her? Why is the referee stopping Jade from going outside of the ring? There we go. The referee caught them. The referee caught them. Eject them. Why the fuck is Mia laughing? Wait, what the? Oh my! It's EO Sky is here. EO Sky is here. Of course, EO gets involved here. Well, what do you know? EO Sky is here after all. Damn, Michin just got thrown into B-Fab. B-Fab went looking for EO. EO's backflipping for no reason. Just caught, you know, Jade, or I should say B-Fab right across the face. There's an elbow there on Michin. Looks like Shorty came here to fight, laying out, you know, the individuals here ringside, and EO is going for the Asai moon. Wait, why the fuck was Jade going to try to go do the pump kick on EO, and EO's pointing to the head, but Rhea is in the ring. She's doing the point as well. She's got Jade disheveled. There's a thunder thighs for EO. Oh, she was looking for the riptide. There's a counter there from Jade. Pump kick on Rhea. Pump kick on Rhea. Pump kick on Rhea. And there it is. Go set up the Jaded. Rhea's up. Counter from Rhea. Oh, she slipped through. Beautiful counter. Rhea's got her up. There it is. Pump handle slam. Riptide the cover. 3. Undefeated no more. Rhea wins the Women's Championship. I'm now 5-0 on the predictions thus far. WrestleMania Night 2. Rhea Ripley wins the championship. For the person who mentioned earlier that Jade's a little bit telegraphed, if you will, the ending of this match was incredibly telegraphed. I'm not going to super nitpick, but the setup for the pump kick on EO seemed incredibly telegraphed, but that's neither here nor there. It doesn't take away from a match. Very good match between Rhea and Jade. Very good match between Rhea and Jade. That was nice. That was nice. Decent match. Decent match. We can agree. Decent match. It wasn't ass. Decent match. Unfortunate for Team Negro. We happen to take an L here. Oba Femi, Trick Williams represented, but Javon Evans and Jade Cargill took losses here. Rhea Ripley gets the W. That was all right. For Jade, this was Savage versus Steamboat. I think it was our best match in WWE. I think that was our best match. That was solid. That was very solid.
14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
I think that might have been a little bit better than her and Naomi last year. I think that was a little bit better than her and Naomi last year. I think that was her best match. That was all right. That was all right. Yeah, we're at the main event already.
Gotcha, bitch.
We're at the main event already. Scott said, EO got that icy BB belt, Simon's belt. Hey, shorty got money. Eastern put 2 on it, said, you're hard for the main event. Wait, what do you mean you hard for the main event? What do you mean hard for the main event, sir? Sir, what are you referencing? What do you matter of fact, that's a violation. Hold on, what part of the game is it? That's a violation. I need you to go into timeout, sir. What part of the game is this? What you talking about? Hard for the main event. We excited. What the fuck you hard for? What part of the game is this? This brother a goddamn gooner, son. You need to chill. This ain't a doggone freak off. That's a violation. Eject that brother. What part of the game is this? NY Legend Patuan said, this is definitely Jade's best solo match in WWE. True Individual Patuan said, not a bad match thus far, just short. Nathan put 5 on, put 2 on it. Said, so far, which WrestleMania was worse, 25 or 26? I still think 25 takes the cake because thus far, Night 2 has been very solid. Night 2 has been very solid. True Individual put 5 on, said, you thought for sure before Bianca announced her pregnancy, she'd return here and help Jade. Rhea messed up her hand. Oh, interesting. Silky Smooth put 5 on, said, your boy finally back in stream. How's Night 2 so far? Spectacular. Spectacular thus far, and we're already getting ready for the main event. We're already getting ready for the main event. Bro, it's 8:17. You mean to tell me Night 1 was 3 hours, 55 minutes. Night 2 is barely going to crack, the 3-hour mark? Ridiculous, bro. What part of the game is this? Whoever decided to go and book this damn pay-per-view. Limitless TJ put 2 on, say EO is right there. They can just bring out Asuka. Yeah, they were talking about the retirement of Brock Lesnar earlier here tonight. Nathan put 5 on it, said, let's hope this one finishes on a high note after yesterday's event ended or finished ass, because as the saying goes, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. We shall see. 1205 for life put 2 on, say EO Asuka should have had a match. I agree. 110% they should have had a match. Oh, looks like they're trying to follow up to find out if Brock is indeed retiring. Oh, is John Cena in the ring? Well, here's the WrestleMania host, John Cena. By the way, we haven't had a backstage segment yet.
14 grams of crap.
Let's hear what Cena has to say.
Tonight is also packed
Then
with
you
people.
sell it.
It is officially time to announce tonight's attendance.
Tonight's attendance?
55,255, which makes the overall weekend attendance.
That's not the right number. That's not the right number. That's absolutely, it's so incredibly stupid. It's incredibly stupid to say that you can combine the fucking attendance between night 1 and night 2. That doesn't make any sense. I absolutely hate the fact that they continually do this. You have people who have 2-day passes. You can't combine it and say the overall attendance is over 100,000. That's not how this works. It's incredibly stupid to continually run with this, bro. That doesn't make any sense. So John Cena said this is official because this concludes his duty as a host. So you literally here to welcome people to WrestleMania in the opening segment. Announce the doggone goddamn attendance and that's it? Come on, bro. What are we doing? They wasted our time having Cena here. Oh, wait. Oh, it's The Miz and Kit Wilson? Yeah, they're going to have Cena go and hit somebody with an AA.
You left a hole in their heart that I have had to fill.
The Miz is here now.
Leader now. I am teaching all of them core values of master, inspire, zone in. I didn't get WrestleMania last year, and I am not leaving this ring until
First off, look at the shades on Miz. Look at the shades on Miz. Those are some amazing looking shades. I'm not going to hold you. This man, John Cena, took his hand out and said, Mike, good to see you. He doesn't know who Kit Wilson is.
What I'm hearing is you want a WrestleMania moment.
John Cena says he wants a WrestleMania moment. Okay.
Thank you. Watch and learn. Now, buckle up, Vegas. Because
Oh, well, we have our Danhausen moment. We got our Danhausen moment. Hi, in the building said, just saw the Wolf and Bunny video. That shit had you rolling. I appreciate you, family. Much love. You know it was going to be Danhausen who finally gets himself a moment over here. But wait a minute. Are these little people? Oh, there's a platoon of midgets. There's a platoon of midgets that are here ringside. There's a platoon of midgets that are WrestleMania here. Oh, my Lord. I think the resident Hobbit, Marvin Francois, might be amongst the group. There's a bunch of little people that are here. Midgets have infiltrated WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. And Danhausen appears to be in some sort of, not necessarily a tank, but he is here ready to curse the populace. A platoon of little people, little hobbits, midget housings, I should say, have made their way out to the ring. There's only one way to do to the midgets. Oh, no! In true WrestleMania fashion, run it back. Oh, no! Why are there no JBLs to throw trash cans at the midgets? Wait, one of them have a mic. One of them have a mic.
14 grams of crap.
Look at the little guys. Look at the little guys. Very evil, very nice. Very evil, very nice. A Diallo Platoon said, God bless Michael Cole, don't cancel him. Yeah, you know there are going to be people who saying they got to be little people and not saying midgets, but fuck it. Michael Cole is damn near what, 60? This man is waving at the midgets. Oh my God, he's waving at the midgets. Michael Cole is waving at the midgets. Come on, son. This man is treating them like that, like I don't want to say subhuman, treating them like they children. This man is over here. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Look at the platoon of midgets in the ring alongside Danhausen. And he's got the mic. Somebody just fucking snort. This man, Danhausen's having the time of his life here at WrestleMania with the little midgets.
Gotcha, bitch.
Bring back El
Bobby
Torito
Who
at this point.
underscore is now following.
I am Danhausen.
One in the chat if you could hear what's being said.
Very nice, very evil, and I have finally made it to WrestleMania Hausen.
It's WrestleMania Hausen.
Speaking of which, I have got something to say.
Gotcha, bitch.
Randy
Oh, he's pointing at John Cena.
619 is now following.
Is he going to curse John Cena?
Huge fan, Hausen, love everything you do.
14 grams of
His
Goat Meat put 2 on, said WWE's for children. You're done. God bless AEW.
and a soon-to-be goat, and he's turning WrestleMania 42 into a circus. If I wanted to see Wizard of Oz, I would have went down the street. What the hell are you looking at? Hit. You are toxic.
Oh, he just pushed the midget. Hey, wait a minute. Kid just pushed the midget. He's thrusting his hips in the direction of the midget. That's got to be some form of crime.
15 grams of
Wait, why is he still thrusting in front? Oh my God, yo, that's a punch to the dick. That midget just punched him in the dick. The midget just punched Kit Wilson square in the dick. Oh Lord, they're stomping out Kit Wilson. The little guys are stomping out Kit Wilson.
This is irate. He's tossing
Danhausen has a platoon of midgets that are all attacking. Oh, but wait a minute. Danhausen just punched. Bro, there's a dick punch on The Miz. Danhausen just punched The Miz in the dick.
encouraging this.
Why are they punching people in the dick? The midgets punched Kit Wilson in the dick, and then The Miz got punched in the dick. John Cena's going to let Danhausen do the 5-knuckle shuffle. There's Danhausen with a 5-knuckle shuffle. Oh, he said a "you are cursed." A "you are cursed" shuffle onto The Miz. And The Miz with his Louboutins is getting carried out of the ring. The midgets have grabbed The Miz, and they're carrying The Miz out of the ring. The Miz is being carried by the midgets up the ramp. Wait, Danhausen just told John Cena, "You can't see me." What the fuck? Did he have some sort of pyro that popped? Wait, the midgets couldn't hold Miz for very long. Danhausen was supposed to make some sort of a disappearance. He didn't escape. Yo, we still see him. Danhausen just went under the ring, but we can still see him. But wait a minute. Danhausen just tried to disappear. Wait, why are the midgets also going under the ring? What the fuck's going on? John Cena said retired life is awesome.
WrestleMania is unexpected, huh?
That was a SmackDown segment if I ever seen one.
Stage of them all. There is no showcase bigger than our next. Because next up is your main event. Enjoy.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's
I'm
Cookie
so
27
confused.
is now
So-
following.
John Cena, as the host, had 4 total segments, 2 to introduce you to WrestleMania and 2 to announce the official attendance. We had no backstage segments at all. I don't get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next.
Yeah, that was something. I don't get it. All right. We're getting ready for the main event now, though. We're getting ready for the main event now. CM Punk Roman Reigns. The match is beginning at 9:10. Could you imagine? The match starts 40 minutes from now. Could you imagine? You're pretty sure the resident Hobbit was there? I think he was too.
Gotcha, bitch.
The best
Fernando put 2
203
on
is
it,
now
said Cell
following.
Jr. If only it had been 7 instead of 8. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of Cell Juniors that was over there for sure. 20 more minutes of promo packages and ads. Oh, boy. I'm going to message him right now. He was out there for the Danhausen segment. I'm sure the resident Hobbit was there for that segment. I think he might have been in the ring because he hasn't sent me a message since the Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio match. So I'm 100% sure the resident Hobbit was out there for that particular match. Matt said, Punk wins. Can I do a poll for the match? Oh, well, let's give it a shot. So far, 5-0 in my predictions for WrestleMania. So now we'll see what the overall final call will be here for WrestleMania. Let me get a poll here for you guys. Or I should say prediction, I should say.
Gotcha, bitch.
Vihu is now following.
Punk. I got 5 minutes. There we go over here. And then the poll. By the way, there was a promo earlier today that was said where Roman said, oh, well, Punk got all this money. Who's he going to pass it to? He's got nobody to pass it to. You mean to tell me they couldn't fit this segment in on regular television? Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? They could have been had that shit happen on the actual television, but instead, no. Let's just keep it on these via satellite goddamn moments. All right, here we go. Main event of the evening. CM Punk, Roman Reigns, one-on-one in the main event of WrestleMania 42. Usual, unusual, genius put 2 on, said Roman entrance about to be 30 minutes long. Fabian put 2 on it. And then Gamer Plush put 2 on it, said sub Adonis, am I doing NFL draft reaction? Probably not. Probably not. Roman, I agree. Oscar versus EO 100% could have happened tonight. 100% could have happened tonight. And I'm disappointed that we didn't get it. All right, they run the promo package, and then here we go and get more ads. They run the promo package, and we still get more ads. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? It's constant fucking ads that we constantly have to mess around and get, bro. Absolutely ridiculous.
14 grams of
DJ for 5-1 said WrestleMania is a glorified 3-hour Raw. These commercials killed the ability to have long matches and take fans on a ride. Yeah, if they definitely had a situation to where they continually cut, you know, they cut the matches in the effort to make sure they could facilitate the ads getting a decent runtime, that'd be crazy, bro. Like, legitimately, you're taking away from what the show is actually supposed to be about. For what? For absolute what? Doesn't make sense to me. Very confusing, you know, scenario that we're getting here. But we're getting ready for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk, Roman Reigns, 1-on-1. It is going to be a magnificent, magnificent conclusion. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. They better not fucking flop. They better not fucking flop. I'll be pissed off if they fucking flop here. They better not fucking flop. It's time. It's time. It's time to see what will come of main. Oh my God, these fucking still commercials are still going. They got a 4-minute. What are we doing, son? What are we doing, son? Let's check out the times for all of the matches here this evening. Okay, so Brock and Oba went 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Penta went retaining his Intercontinental Championship, went for 15 minutes. Solid match. Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn was 8:50. It felt shorter than that. Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio just went for a little under 13 minutes. Rhea Ripley, Jade, Cargill, 10 minutes. We haven't even had an hour of wrestling yet. We're 2.5 hours into.
Lost Harp _ is now following.
We haven't even reached an hour of wrestling. They're going to need to figure this out, bro. There's no fucking way they don't listen to the people and make adjustments. I'm going to have something to say about this. Now, albeit, night 2 is significantly better than night 1. But again, I don't want to sound like I'm the motherfucker who just sitting around here and just ragging on WWE for the sake of ragging on WWE and complaining for the sake of complaining. But we can all agree there's a fucking problem with the massive amount of ads. Why are we enduring ads when we're watching WrestleMania? Why do we feel like we're dealing like the ads? The wrestling is damn near taking away from the ads. That's what it feels like, bro. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Fabian before on it said, "Would I box somebody like you?" I don't really box, but what? Where's this coming? I'm just boxing you for the sake of boxing you. I'm confused. I have no idea who you are. So why would we engage in a battle of fisticuffs and pass the point of civil discourse off the off of what grounds? We're just boxing to box. Like, I'll participate in damn near anything to a degree, of course. You know, there's some things I wouldn't say yes to, but boxing, like we would just go in spars, and then why not? But I mean, box you for the sake of boxing you. Michael put 5 on, said TKO doesn't care. They'll charge more for less, and we still pay it. Are we the marks? Well, I mean, the people who do go out of their way to pay specifically for wrestling, yes, you would mess around and be the marks. But I will say this much: post WrestleMania 40. WWE really hasn't gotten any additional money out of me. I haven't purchased a shirt, haven't purchased a belt. I have gone to shows, though. So there is that. But 100%, we are the marks. Until we ultimately boycott to the degree in which they're feeling the effect on their pockets, we could just boo-hoo and complain all fucking day. If they're not willing to go and change anything and they're looking at it with their arms crossed saying, yo, y'all gonna pay for it regardless, so deal with it, then we are indeed the marks. So there is that. Fox said, how has WrestleMania been going so far? In its totality, mid. But today has been very, very good.
14 grams.
Dude, I think future PLEs will suffer because of this. 110%.
QuinnBeast25 is now following.
We're in a generation, right? And I think this has to be mentioned. We're in and somebody mentioned it earlier in a donation earlier tonight, where they were saying, like, do you ever recognize that they're sneaking in an additional ad every time they come back from commercial break? They did it again with this Usos, situation. They have yet another ad that's on display here, even though they're coming back from commercial break. Like, what are we doing here, bro? You have 4.5 minutes of ads. This is crazy. The Snickers ad that's there. But what was it that I was coming to? Yeah, so future pay-per-views, do I think they're going to suffer? Yes, because the current landscape of professional wrestling and social media in and of itself, primarily the dirt sheets and a ton of accounts fight so heavily to be ahead of the curve.
Is now following.
Folks will spoil shit immediately just to put out info. So as it pertains to shows, the only benefit of seeing something in real time is to avoid having it spoiled. But we're at a point now where people can't escape info left and right. Who gives a fuck if it gets spoiled or not? So it might get to the point where people are only going to tune in to watch highlights. Oh, it seems like we got an opera singer to sing Roman Reigns down to the ring. I should record how long this entrance is going to be. Let me get the stopwatch. I'm off by a few seconds already, but I'll get the stopwatch and start it right now. Main event is underway. I would just hope that he brought back the original fucking theme song. There's a pianist, somebody banging on the drums as well, and an opera singer. Here for Roman Reigns to make his entrance. Oh, there's a photo of all of his family members. High Chief Peter Maivia, the Wild Samoans, Yokozuna as well, the fallen members of the bloodline. Beautiful theme. I hope they just have the original theme that's played. Very beautiful entrance here. There it is. There it is. The OG theme is back. The OG theme is back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The OG theme is back. One's in the air. One's in the air. Roman Reigns got the OG theme is back. You know exactly why he's here. Looking like $1,000,000. Fingers to the air. Roman Reigns is here.
Gotcha, bitch.
The OG
Max
theme is back.
is now following.
Let's go. Oh, Punk is in trouble. Punk is in trouble. A Diallo put 2 on, said the OG theme is back. Punk is cooked. Indeed. Oh, yeah, they got a little bit of a remix in the background. But nonetheless, it's the OG theme. Miles, Deepo51 said, you live out here in Vegas, and they blacked out a lot of the sports bars, even on the strip. They don't even offer other sport out here. What? They blacked out a lot of the sports bars. Wait, when you say they blacked them out, you mean to tell me they couldn't stream Mania there? Is that what you're referencing? Asa Ventura, P51 said, after you discovered that your wife was cheating on you with your paraplegic uncle, now you discover that your son is actually your cousin. Adonis is back. Sir, I don't know what part of the game this is, bro. I don't know what's going on in your life, but it's a terrible time, fam. I've heard nothing but negativity enduring in your life. There's been nothing of positivity that you've been able to put in the chat room, family. You live in a terrible life, fam. You live in a terrible life right now, bro. Somebody need to go get a Sinzu beam for what's going on inside of your household. Mass, P51 said, I agree. Dude, something needs to be done about these ads. It's insane. They could add more matches. They could add more matches. TKO needs to get their act together. What do I think, man? I agree. It's getting absolutely ridiculous. But Roman Reigns got his fucking OG theme back. Everybody's got their finger in the air. Reality Shift P51 said, Roman wins. Oba Femi challenges him right away. I would not mind if that was something that transpired. I'd love to see it. And here we go. The Tribal Chief entering into the ring, main eventing for the 11th time in his career. 71% of you guys have chosen Roman Reigns to win in this match. Let me go and check just to make sure that the prediction has concluded here as Roman Reigns is making his entrance into the ring, getting ready to point to the sky. Ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, is in the building. Let's go. Let's go.
JX is now following.
11 main events. It's time. Let's go. Diallo, P51 said, with the golden glove trim, 2020, 2022 Reigns is so back. Pack him the fuck up. Indeed. Fingers in the air. Roman Reigns in the house. The Tribal Chief getting ready to reign supreme over WWE. Once again, it's time, baby. It's time. Main event time. Let's go. Let's go. It is the main event of the evening. Roman Reigns standing tall here, getting ready for the biggest match of this weekend. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and we're waiting to hear from CM Punk making his first real main event here, closing the show at the ripe age of 48. Where's the prediction poll? 57% of you guys chose Roman over on Twitch. 71% of you guys chose Roman here on YouTube. For the remainder of you guys who would like to vote on YouTube, you have a little bit of more time before we close the poll. By the time that Punk finishes his entrance, the poll will officially close. Jay put 2 on, said, been watching for years. One day you'll make a KO compilation. Well, why, thank you very much. Maybe I'll end up in one getting laid out. Miles put 2 on, said, yes, they blacked out WrestleMania because of that, right? Jesus Christ, that's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. You mean to tell me that the sports locations couldn't go and stream the show? They getting way too fucking greedy. They getting way too fucking greedy, man. At this point, they damn near telling you, yo, you can't buy the fucking program and invite people over to your crib to go and watch. They're gonna find a way to find out how many people are watching inside your house. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut that off. Watch, I wouldn't be surprised if within streaming platforms, if they say, yo, two people can't stream on the same fucking profile. I wouldn't be surprised. These motherfuckers is getting goddamn greedy, man. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Jay put 2 on, said, on me one day soon. Well, damn, someone to lay me out so bad. All righty, here we go. It seems like we got a video package here for CM Punk. By the way, Roman's entrance just concluded. 6 minutes, 22 seconds. Oh, pardon me. Actually, it would have been a little bit longer.
Is now
6
following.
minutes, and I'll say 6 minutes and about 40-some seconds. Shit! I need it! All right.
Big Brother just subscribed.
CM, is this for CM Punk? I would hope this is for CM Punk. Is this? I believe this is his Ring of Honor theme, isn't it? This is his Ring of Honor theme song. That's his Ring of Honor theme song, right? If I'm not mistaken. There we go. That's his Ring of Honor theme song, right? That's beautiful. That's a throwback. Yeah, that's a throwback. That's his Ring of Honor theme song. Here we go. Last year was This Fire Burns. This year it's the Ring of Honor theme song as Punk is going to close the show. That's fucking beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. The OG Ring of Honor theme song. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. That's classic right there. That's classic. Take it back to 2005. CM Punk, Ring of Honor theme song here to make his way to the ring. Oh, wow. Well, there's no music as he walks to the middle. Why is it so quiet? CM Punk standing there. No music. 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 As CM Punk making his way down to the ring to absolute silence. Came out to his OG Ring of Honor theme song, and CM Punk is getting ready to enter into his closing the show WrestleMania debut. And there is, it's clobbering time, and there's the music. And here he goes. By the way, he has that Puerto Rican flag on his jacket for AJ Lee. He's also got some on his jacket for Larry as well. And there's CM Punk, hype as hell, draped in all white to close the show. Static guitar riff on a Cult of Personality indeed. Here we go. It's time. CM Punk on the way to the ring here. It is time. They're going to take a moment to acknowledge who's written on his jacket.
Not only CM Punk's life, but also the life of all of us in WWE. On the front, you see the name of Bo Looters. He is from the Chicago rock band Harm's Way. He passed away on April 1st. Not having the opportunity to see this main event tonight. And then there's 3 men on the arm of CM Punk that will be remembered today from their service in WWE. It is our first WrestleMania without them. The legendary camera operator, Jim Jade, who passed away. Very close friend of mine. It means a lot that Punk is honoring him. Rowan Selfies, a longtime director at WWE, a man who brought me on board and mentored me when I started in this company. And of course, Davey Coates, who was so important and instrumental in bringing WWE on live international tours for many, many years. And on the back of CM Punk's jacket, he pays homage to the late, great Harley Race, one of the true influences in the career of the man known as the best in the world.
That was beautiful by Michael Cole. Well put there for Michael Cole. Well put there for Michael Cole. 4 individuals. You had a singer, or I should say guitarist, if you will, musician, 3 producers, and other individuals who worked alongside, you know, the other WWE individuals. Larry on the front as well. The Puerto Rican flag for AJ. The crown on the back for Harley Race. And CM Punk, the man who only thing he wanted to do in his life was wrestle professionally. Main events as the last match at WrestleMania for the first time, nearly half of a century to get there, and his challenger, the man who's main evented the most times in WrestleMania history, the golden boy of the Anoa'i dynasty, Roman Reigns. Oh, it's gonna be a match. It's gonna be a match. It's gonna be a match. Let's fucking go. Fire emojis in the chat. It's time. It's time. I'm closing the poll right now. Yeah, Michael Cole has gotten incredibly well. Like he was ass. He post Taz, Cole from like 07 to 2017, bro. Cole was ass. I would argue even through the pandemic, son was type ass. Pat McAfee played a large role in getting Cole, you know, revitalized, and Cole got back. I think maybe it's because Vince McMahon was in his ear a little bit too much, but Cole has been on one. The last three some years, Cole has been magnificent. And you got to give credit where credit is due. But it's time. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, one-on-one main event. Let's go. Oh, and he's pointing at that championship. Let it be known in the chat room who you guys got right now. I have CM Punk losing, Roman Reigns getting that W once again. We shall see what's going to transpire, but I got Reigns winning the World Heavyweight Championship here tonight. Let's go. Sis Adonis just messaged me, said, yo, that the jacket would have went even harder if they was in New Orleans, because, you know, Harley Race had that New Orleans color on that back right there. All right, it's time. It's time. CM Punk, one-on-one, Roman Reigns. Let's go. Big time. Yeah, Punk almost 50. Roman Reigns, one-on-one against CM Punk. Let's go. Fam, they got 2.5 hour countdown here on ESPN. So what the hell does that mean that we saw in the main event where we still got 2 more hours left to go? By the way, the last match ended at fucking 8:30. It's 8:54, and now we're getting ready to actually ring the bell, bro.
James Smith 99 is now following.
All right, here we go. The bell has rang, and it's time to go to work. Let's go. CM Punk, Roman Reigns, World Heavyweight Championship. I got Reigns walking away with the W. Let's see who comes out on top. Okay. Roman said on ESPN, we will win. Well, we fixing to find out. JD said won't last 12 minutes. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the match don't last longer than 12 minutes? Wouldn't that be crazy? All right, here we go. Here we go. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, 1-on-1. They better not do no fucking bullshit here in this match. Here we go. Damn, YouTube blocked the latest animal commentary. Oh, they blocked it before I could even post it. That son of a bitch had one view, and that was me.
Bitch.
Golly.
Devontae
All right, here we go.
120 is
Main
now
event,
following.
Roman Reigns, CM Punk. Let's go. I am Legend MK said OTC. We shall see who's gonna come out on top. All fun and games. Jay Rogers said all fun and games till Punk get hit with that raging demon. Well, there it is. Collar elbow tie up. Collar elbow tie up. Reigns throws Punk. Oh wow, Punk with a shoulder block taking down Reigns. Punk with a shoulder block taking down Reigns, and Punk put his finger in the air, and Roman Reigns went and headbutted Punk. And here we go. Jay, Big Uso in the building for 5-1 said, Big Uso, if Reigns wins, it'll be him versus Oba next year WrestleMania. Nice suit, by the way, Us. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Next year WrestleMania, I don't know if they're gonna wait that long to keep Oba away from Reigns. There might be a situation. Well, then again, it depends on what show they want to have
Big
Oba
Daddy
on.
Bubba
Because if he's on
326
Raw,
is now
Reigns would
following.
now come over to Raw, and it's gonna be very difficult to keep the two away from each other. But we shall see. Big time elbow right there from Reigns, and now he's staring a hole into Punk. And now he's staring a hole into Punk. Oh, wow, a slap there from Punk. He just slapped Reigns and then went for a damn headbutt here. Chosen put 5 on, said it's a Roman Reigns match, so you know we getting a ref bump and an interference. Now here's a ref bump or an interference. Well, yeah, I think we might just mess around and get a ref bump for sure. Oh, Roman Reigns went over top of Punk, and there you go, Samoan drop straight out the gate, flooring Punk. Look at the human manifestation of Scar out of Lion King of Roman Reigns. Big time headbutt there on CM Punk, dropping him down to a knee. But Punk just responds with a chop right across the chest. Roman doesn't even sell it. Big time right hand, dropping Punk to the ground. And look at him brushing off the goddamn swing to the chest. And now the crowd is singing, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. Big time throw of the head right off of the turnbuckle. Roman Reigns, big time clothesline. Out goes CM Punk here in the main event of WrestleMania Night 2. Roman is scarred. Yeah, if you go back and you look at the end of WrestleMania 33, that was the first time that I ever said it. I wasn't live streaming for it. But if you go back, WrestleMania 33, after he beat Undertaker, there's a far shot, or I should say a close-up shot of Roman standing on the apron. He looked just like Scar. I don't know if anybody else had ever said it at the time, because it's 2017, but I said Roman looked like Scar. I wasn't live streaming then, so I have no way to show that I was the very first person to ever say it. But Roman Reigns looked like Scar. If I go WrestleMania...
11,233,344,445,566 is now following.
I'll get the image, and then y'all can see it over here. Yeah, it was this image right here. If I can open it. Well, I could barely. You know what? Let me just download it. Oh fuck, it's not the right file to go and download here. But this is the image. Right here. There's a damn. It's typed small though, so I guess if I could try to make this a little bit bigger, but it's type pixelated, so I apologize for the pixelation. But it was this photo over here.
Never want to panic.
WrestleMania. Oh, shit, but WrestleMania 33, he looked like Scar over here, and that's when I started saying Roman Reigns was Scar in 2017 post WrestleMania 33. That's where I started saying Roman Reigns looked like Scar. So that was my thoughts after he beat Undertaker at WrestleMania 33. He looked like Scar. So I always said that then. I don't know if anybody else had ever said it, but I said that WrestleMania 33. I wish I had my old phone so I could show my message between me and the unknown Adonis, so y'all would be able to see it. But nonetheless, here we are. Roman Reigns, CM Punk. This match is now outside of the ring. Roman just got thrown back over. Oh, wait, CM Punk goes flying and drops Reigns with a flying clothesline here. Catches him with a flying clothesline here. Junior Mafia said you were there in attendance. He did look like Scar. Well, there it is. Oh, you also live right now. Shout out to Junior Mafia. Y'all go and support his stream as well. I believe you're on YouTube and Twitch live at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. But if not, if it's only Twitch, then shout out to you as well. Yeah, referee, for whatever reason, is not counting. Oh, but Reigns is back on his feet. Oh, what a damn throw. Right off of the table, dropping CM Punk onto the ground. Dropping CM Punk onto the ground. Cud said, looking sharp, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. By the way, for those who don't have the link to the show, I'm dropping yet another one inside of the chat right now. So you guys who wanted to have an opportunity to watch a stream, you have an opportunity there. It may be a little bit delayed, but at least you get an opportunity to watch. If you don't have Disney Plus, YouTube, or if you have, or I should say, if you don't have Disney Plus or ESPN. But all right, here we go. Here we go as this match continues. Roman Reigns talking his shit one-on-one with CM Punk. Big time right hand there from Roman Reigns, making sure that CM Punk is feeling the punches right now. Making sure he's feeling the punches right now. Let's go, Roman. Go and get this W here. There's the cover. Kick out there by Punk. Kick out by Punk. This match continues. This match continues. Punk still laid out on the ground. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, Roman is somewhat of like a guillotine, but you know they're communicating right here. Somewhat of like a guillotine. Oh my God, what a right hand from Roman. What a right hand from Roman. Hitting Punk right across the face. Punk is like tangled inside of the ropes right here. Punk is tangled inside the ropes right here. That brother gonna need to get himself up out the ropes. Now he's in the turnbuckle. Roman's pushing his face against the corner. Big time lariat. He's got him again. Big time lariat again. That's 2 times. Big time lariat. That's a 3rd time. Big time lariat. That's a 4th time. Bro, the referee has to intervene, bro. What are we doing? You know when you get more than 4 blows, the referee comes in and then counts to 4. I love the fact that Punk and Roman are communicating in the midst of the contact so that you wouldn't be able to tell that they're speaking, despite the fact that I'm able to see, but that's neither here nor there. There's the cover yet again. Punk kicks out. Referee's not doing his job at all in this match, bro. Referee's not doing his job at all. Roman is hitting nothing but clubbing blows. The referee not even going in there to try to go and separate the two. Jay put 2 on and said Dean Ambrose or The Rock to interfere. I don't believe either is going to happen. I don't believe either is going to happen. The script said Dean. I don't believe it. Who gave you the script? Who gave you the script? The ref acting like an AEW ref? All right, Roman Reigns stalking CM Punk, going to the corner, looking for the Superman punch. Hits the top turnbuckle. CM Punk with the damn clothesline, and look who's getting ready to fly. CM Punk is going up. He's got the stars on his trunks. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the elbow, but instead it's a flying crossbody, and now he's raining down punches upon the forehead of Roman Reigns, and CM Punk standing tall, the champion, looking like $1 million here as he's continuing to assault Roman Reigns here. Assaulting him with a little bit of clubbing blows, if you will. There's Roman on the Irish whip going up. Big time knee from CM Punk, taking him down. Shades of 2009 Punk. Very young maneuver from CM Punk in that retrospect, flooring Roman Reigns here. There's that big-time knee to the corner. You know what's coming. He put his finger up to go and acknowledge him. Bulldog is coming right now, right out of the corner. Here comes the Bulldog from CM Punk. Takes him down to the ground. Roman's laid out middle of the ring. Laid out middle of the ring. Oh, Kofi Kingston tweeted that he's avenged at last. I just saw the tweet. I just saw the tweet from Kofi Kingston saying he's avenged at last. That's hilarious. All right, CM Punk stalking Roman Reigns. I just received a tweet. Somebody sent me this of they put a Capital One advertisement on Bianca Belair's stomach. They said they would have probably found a way to advertise on Bianca Belair. They put a Capital One bank advertisement on Bianca Belair's pregnant stomach. That's exactly what TKO would definitely love to do. That's fucking hilarious. Social media is hilarious. Superman punch connects. Down goes Punk. There's the count. Kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. He was going for the Superman punch, able to connect, went for the cover, but there was a kick out at 2. There was a kick out at 2. This match continues. Roman's back up to a knee. He's standing up again. CM Punk trying to get up in the corner. Roman Reigns telling the crowd to get up on their feet right now. Roman's begging for the crowd to get up on their feet. Oh, it looks like he's trying to set up the spear. Roman's getting ready to set up the spear. He's got CM Punk where he wants him. Ooh, ah, oh shit. He just caught a knee in the middle of the taunt. CM Punk is laughing. CM Punk is laughing. This man is missing so much teeth. It's hilarious. You shouldn't have been drinking so much Pepsi, Phil. All right, Punk to the corner, going once again for the knee. Big time knee. The third time in this match. Second consecutive. Here comes the clotheslines, and he's not letting go. CM Punk, big time lariat, taking down Reigns. One more lariat, taking down Reigns again. There's Reigns struggling to stand up. CM Punk got him, going for the neck breaker. Bam! Drops him down to the ground. Punk in control. Punk in control. Out goes Roman. Oh, CM Punk's coming with a suicide dive. Here we go. There's Punk's suicide dive. He's got Roman onto the Spanish announce table. Yo, we haven't had any announce tables break at all thus far this WrestleMania Sunday. We had 2 tables break yesterday. Roman Reigns bounced off the announce table, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk in complete control right now. Reigns bounced off of the stairs here. The ref is outside the ring. Fuck the 10 count. Fuck the 10 count. The ref said to hell with the fucking 10 count. We're not going to do our job at all. Let's just try to get the people to get back into the ring. And again, I know it's at referee discretion, but this is fucking ridiculous. Now the ref stepped into the ring. Now he's going to count 1. All right, and remember, it's champion's advantage. Oh, wait a minute. The referee just got pushed by Punk. Looks like Punk might go to the corner to see if he could go drop an elbow here. Roman Reigns is laying on the announce table. If CM Punk wanted to go drop an elbow, now's the time.
Yup, 96-29
Reigns is there
is
lying
now
in wait.
following.
What is Punk waiting for? Oh, CM Punk's going up. CM Punk's going up. The 48-year-old's getting ready to fly. Oh, Roman just stood up. Roman just stood up. Oh, wait a minute. He's got Punk's leg. He's got Punk's leg. There's a right hand. Oh, Punk just fell to the outside. Punk just fell to the apron. But Roman Reigns and CM Punk exchanging pleasantries, if you will, here on the apron. Big time elbow right across the head of CM Punk. CM Punk able to go and push Roman. Big time front kick, a teep, if you will, to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns responds with a teep, a kick of his own to CM Punk. They're still both here on the apron. Roman's just grabbed Punk. Looks like he's trying to set up some sort of suplex. Instead, he just puts him there up onto the top rope. And Roman is looking like he's going to set up some sort of a superplex, if you will. There's a clubbing blow to the back of CM Punk. Punk is tied up on the tree of woe here.
X2D1 just
Upside
resubscribed for
down,
17 months.
as the Jamaicans would say. And Roman Reigns is getting a bit of a laugh out of seeing CM Punk trapped upside down here. Reigns with a right hand to Punk, another right hand to Punk, one more right hand to Punk, another right hand. We get two more right hands, we're gonna have to get 1As. We get two more right hands, we're gonna have to get a 1A. The OTC still stalking CM Punk here, throwing all kinds of right hands. Oh, good, come on now. Now's not the time to lag, ESPN. Now's not the time to lag. It's a main event. What are we doing? Did he hit a drive-by? Oh, I saw a punch here from Roman Reigns. I saw a flying punch. Oh yeah, it's a flying punch. So let's get the 1A.
1A! 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 1A!
Main event continues. CM Punk. Is he bleeding? Oh, I think CM Punk might be bleeding. CM Punk might be bleeding from the mouth. Roman Reigns might have popped a tooth. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell's going on? Roman Reigns just took the top stairs off of the bottom and separated the stairs. Wait a minute, but this you can't get yourself disqualified here. Oh my God, right, the stairs right off of CM Punk's face. CM Punk just got busted up. Is this not a DQ? It's the main event of WrestleMania. This man just hit him with the stairs. Is this not a disqualification? It's the main event of WrestleMania. I understand. Michael Cole said you have to give a little bit of leeway here because it's the main event of WrestleMania. But rules are rules, are they not? CM Punk got busted open, but rules are rules, are they not? This match isn't a no disqualification. How the hell is that not a DQ? The ref doesn't have the balls to DQ the OTC. Now, here's the thing, right? Remember, 2 years ago, main event night 1 WrestleMania in Philadelphia, I was there. The tag match was not no DQ. However, remember, The Rock, who was on the TKO brass, if you were there live, you didn't hear it, but I went back and rewatched the match. The Rock said to the referee, if you disqualify us, you're fired. So the referee did not do his job because of the fear of losing his job. CM Punk just got powerbombed through the doggone announce table. Good God. A bloody mess. CM Punk just got powerbombed through the announce table. Roman Reigns just put him through the table. But this is a normal match. It's not a no DQ match. Albeit Roman Reigns is indeed the OTC, but Roman Reigns isn't on the brass of TKO. How the hell is that how is there no disqualification? Roman Reigns didn't even go grab the referee and excoriate him by saying, yo, if you DQ me, I'm going to call my cousin or I'm going to get you fired. There was no interaction of that, unless, of course, I missed it. How the fuck does Roman get to use the stairs and there's no DQ? Come on, man. I know it's the main event, but come on, man. They have to have an explanation for why he was able to get away with that. There has to be a reason why he was able to go and get away with that. Oh, Roman's going to try to go build momentum. He's going to try to go build momentum. He's off the ropes. Oh, there's a counter from Punk. Counter from Punk. Go to sleep on Roman. Go to sleep on Roman. 1, 2. Kick out by Reigns. This match continues. This match continues. A kick out by Reigns. Big time knee on Roman Reigns. Go to sleep out of nowhere. Go to sleep out of nowhere. Roman has TKO privilege. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Fire said it's a title match. That's the fucking reason. Ain't no damn way. How many times have we seen title matches end in DQ by way of people using underhand tactics? There's no way, bro. There's either rules or there's not. It's ref discretion. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. It's a ref discretion for the count out, not for a blatant DQ. I don't believe that. If Roman grabbed the ref and then went and did it, I got no problem. Because there was no interaction with the ref, that's what makes me look at it like, come on, man. Like, give us something to give a reason for what we saw. Roman spear. Spear on Punk. Spear on Punk. 1, 2. Kick out by, oh boy, kick out by CM Punk. This match continues. Kick out by CM Punk. This match continues. Kick out by CM Punk. This match continues. Oh my. Oh my. Jeez Louise, what a spear right there from Roman Reigns, but CM Punk able to go and kick out as this match continues. Look at Roman Reigns, absolutely shocked at what's transpiring, unable to put down the 48-year-old WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Jack said rules are rules, but the audience will riot if there's a no real conclusion, so they can't DQ. This has to end one way or another. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Of course, it'd be foolish to end the match in DQ. I 110% agree. But in the realm of kayfabe, I just wish there was an interaction before so that would prompt a reason for why he was able to get away with it. Because by that same logic, every single title match that would go in main event, what would stop them from doing the exact same? That's just what I'm saying. But my post-match, or I should say post-show review at the conclusion of the stream, I'll touch on that as well. But I'll take all of these different stuff into account. I'm not going to crash out about it. I just kind of wish they did it a little bit more uniform, if you will. IW3 37 Abel put 2 on, said you need to ref this match. Well, if only that was the case, but that's neither here nor there. As this match continues here, Roman Reigns is taunting CM Punk. He's saying go to sleep. Roman Reigns taunting CM Punk. He's saying go to sleep. Roman's working heel. He's been somewhat of a tweener for the last 4 some years. He hasn't fully embraced the babyface, if you will. 08 in the building, first time chatter, I appreciate you. Looks like Roman's got his hand in the air looking for that go to sleep right here. He's got Punk. Oh wait, Punk caught the knee. Punk, big time roundhouse kick to Roman. There's the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Roman. This match continues. This match continues. CM Punk, a bloody mess. It seems like it's clearing up just a little bit right now, but CM Punk took stairs right across the forehead. And now he's staring a hole into Roman Reigns. Roman got veneers. Yeah, we could all see that. CM Punk standing tall, and now he's calling for the go to sleep here. Main event of WrestleMania. CM Punk, the reigning champion, well over 100 days as champion, and he is looking to hit the Superman punch on Roman Reigns, who looks very lost and not sure where he's located right now. Here we go. Roman Reigns getting ready to make contact, or I should say getting ready to catch a Superman punch. Punk with the cover. 1, 2, kick out. This match continues. Kilo for 5 wants to say Cody versus Orton or Roman versus Punk. Which is better so far? Roman versus Punk by far. Cody versus Orton was a solid match. It was a very solid match. Randy was working from under for the bulk share of the match. The psychology of the match made a little bit of sense. Then the climax of the match I thought was incredibly weak. It was incredibly weak. The referee RKO, I then said, all right, cool, yo, we work. Oh, what the fuck? CM Punk went to go get the Ula Fala. What the hell? CM Punk went outside of the ring, went ringside, grabbed the Ula Fala, and now he's mocking the Samoan dynasty. CM Punk is mocking. He's going for the spear. Ooh, ah. Punk, he got caught. Guillotine. Reigns with a guillotine. Reigns got Punk in a guillotine. Oh, boy, the second city saying, wow, he's able to roll through and get a roll-up. Oh, a kick up right there from Reigns. There's Punk. Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice. Reigns is in the Anaconda Vice, but he's too close to the ropes. He's too close to the ropes.
Jarrett G just subscribed.
Reigns is too close to the ropes. Oh, boy, Reigns. Oh, boy, right hand. Right hand. Right hand. Right hand.
1A! 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 1A!
Roman able to counter. He's got him in a guillotine now. He's got him in a guillotine. Punk is caught in a guillotine. He's telling the referee he's fine. Roman's got him in a position where he can tap out. Roman's retained the championship with this maneuver. Can he potentially win with it here? If Punk can roll through, he can potentially go and get a pin cover. Wow, what a maneuver to get out. Roman Reigns unable to hold on to the guillotine. Punk escapes and now trying to set up a sharpshooter. But Roman Reigns once again with the right hands and a big time boot. Catching CM Punk, and Punk is falling right back into the guillotine. Punk fell right back into the guillotine. Wait, why is Roman not hooking the feet? Roman went to go hook the legs around Punk's midsection, but for whatever reason, he stopped. Roman Reigns has Punk down in the guillotine. The arm is moving, but the referee might have to check. Oh, Roman rolled through for a, Punk rolled through for a cover. Kick out by Reigns. Oh boy, Reigns might go for a spear here. Oh, both men with a damn clothesline, and both men are down right now. What a match. What a match. Hey, say what you want. This match is fucking delivering. Lucky Duck put 5 on, said possibility of Kofi and Xavier helping Punk to retain, turn heel and form a faction. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. Absolutely not. New Day has been incredibly stale since they turned on Big E. There's no fucking reason for them to align themselves with Punk. I don't give a damn if he's Punk's road husband or not. CM Punk on the ground. Roman Reigns down as well. Referee should have started a 10 count right now just for the drama. Referee has to start a 10 count. Both men are down. They're starting to stand up. Roman and CM Punk have locked eyes despite the fact that they're laid out on the ground right now. Referee should have started a 10 count a while ago. Oh, I think Roman said you're still a bitch, and CM Punk said I'm still here. Oh, listen to the crowd. Some are saying Roman Reigns. Others are saying CM Punk. Now they're exchanging right hands. Right hand from Punk. Right hand from Reigns. Right hand from Punk. Right hand from Reigns.
What a! What a! What a! What a! What a! What a!
Double arms there from Punk. Double arms from Reigns. Knife edge chop from Punk. Knife edge chop from Reigns. Right hand from Reigns. Right hand from Punk. Right hand Reigns. Right hand Punk. Right hand Punk. There's 2. Right hand Reigns. There's 3. Big time knee there from Punk. Big time knee there from Reigns. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Whatever you can do, I can do better than you. They're both going back to back with all kinds of blows. Right hand Reigns again. Headbutt connects from Punk. Oh, but he felt more of that. He felt more of that than Reigns felt. Good God. What a match, man. What a match. Oh, Punk is starting to take off the athletic tape. Punk is taking off the athletic tape off his left fist. Punk is exposing. They're about to start throwing right here. They're about to start throwing right here. Did he just throw his athletic tape at Roman Reigns? That's kind of disgusting. Oh! Oh! Punk went low. Punk threw the athletic tape. The referee went to throw it out of the ring. Punk went low blow. Hit Roman Reigns. Goes for the GTS. There's the cover. Kick out by Reigns. Kick out by Reigns. The match continues. Punk threw his athletic tape at Roman Reigns. It hit the ground. The referee threw it out of the ring. But while the ref was distracted, Reigns got caught with a low blow. Punk connected on the GTS, but he kicked out. Reigns kicked out. Oh, my Lord. I love the wrestling psychology of it because the moment that the referee said, what the fuck are you throwing this shit at him for? And then he got caught with a low blow. Oh, my. Oh, my. Match continues. CM Punk dropping a series of elbows on top of Roman Reigns. The move of the stream. CM Punk is dropping. Reigns is being pushed outside of the ring here. CM Punk giving chase. Jade put 2 on and said, while Samoan head armor, indeed.
Then you sell it.
CM Punk, Roman Reigns, an instant classic, to say the least. I think this is leaps and bounds better than Cody and Cena last year. Roman Reigns now laying on the announce table here. CM Punk putting Reigns where he had him earlier in the match. Punk going back inside the ring, getting ready to climb the turnbuckle to deliver potentially an elbow to Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, laying victim situation. Punk, the champion, looking down upon the challenger, standing at the top rope, getting ready to take flight. He's going to do a Randy Savage point to the heavens. I don't think he's got the balance to pull it off at this particular moment in the match. CM Punk staring down Reigns. There he is on the top rope. He's not pointing to the heavens. Instead, he's pointing to his heart. This one's for Larry. Elbow through the table. Elbow through the table. Both announce tables absolutely destroyed. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, an absolute physical classic. Oh my Lord, night 2 has been magnificent. Roman Reigns laid out CM Punk back to his feet. It's time to bring this match to its climax. Roman Reigns in absolute pain. The champion putting the challenger through the ringer, and looks like Punk is getting ready to throw the challenger Roman Reigns back inside the ring. Reigns thrown into the ring. Here comes CM Punk. The ref is there to join him. Punk is crawling towards Roman, getting ready to go for the cover. He's got Roman's tights. Oh, well, I should say his pants. He's grabbed him by the belt loop. Here we go. Punk is looking to put him away right here with the go to sleep. He's got Reigns up on the shoulders here. He's got him up on the shoulders here, looking for the go to sleep to retain the championship. Punk got him up. Go to sleep on Roman Reigns. Connects. Reigns is on the second rope, and he's falling right back onto the shoulders of CM Punk. Punk got him in position to retain the championship. The third go to sleep in position. Punk got him up. Oh, but Punk is exhausted. Punk collapsed. CM Punk just collapsed. He had Roman in position, but CM Punk just collapsed. See, I love when they actually factor in fatigue into the matches. I absolutely love that. The ring psychology is on point. I absolutely love that. These dudes have been going to fucking war for 25 minutes. Of course, you're going to have an element of fatigue, and it's going to be difficult to lift 250 pounds above your head. Roman Reigns with a spear. Spear connects. Spear connects. Roman hits Punk with a spear, but Punk is still on his knees here. Punk is still on his knees here. Roman Reigns staring straight at CM Punk. CM Punk looking straight into Roman Reigns' eyes, swinging at Reigns, but he can't reach him. The champion trying to make contact with the challenger, but he can't reach him. He just slapped the referee. Well, a little bit of a push away of the referee here as Punk is trying to stand up. Oh, Roman might be trying to go for the momentum spear. Roman's going for the momentum spear. There it is. Back-to-back spears. Down goes Punk. There's the cover. 1, 2, 3. We've got a new world heavyweight champion. Roman Reigns climbs the ladder once again to reign supreme over the WWE as he takes down CM Punk. Night 2, WrestleMania. What a match. What an amazing match. What an amazing match. Roman Reigns head of the table once again, 7-time world champion, taking down CM Punk in the main event. Had him looking at the lights. 7-0 in my predictions, might I add. Roman Reigns reigns supreme and wins the world's heavyweight championship. What a match to conclude WrestleMania. Now, like we had initially predicted earlier in the show, if they want to swerve us and catch us completely off guard,
Ace
Oba Femi
199727 is now following.
walking down the ramp, that would be something. Now, that's neither here nor there. Roman Reigns taking down CM Punk. Limitless TJ put 2-1. It's an instant fucking classic. Ain't that the truth? That was a beautiful match. 12:05 for life, put 2-1. It said you had Punk winning, but Night 2 delivered. That's an absolute fact. Night 2 absolutely delivered. It was a hell of a doggone show. A hell of a doggone show. Ryan put 5 on it, said from the Polynesian blood, for the Polynesian blood, OTC back on top. Zero Fox said great match. Punk just ran out of gas. Indeed. Indeed. And you know what? I actually like the psychology of it. Like I said earlier, I love the fact that they factor in fatigue. CM Punk just hit a go to sleep on Roman Reigns, and now you have to hit another one directly after. I'm not remotely surprised. That is a hell of a match. AJ and Punk both lost, indeed. Sierra said from beginning to end, the giggling at the start, the tables, pound for pound, the resistance, amazing match. Amazing match. This was a beautiful fucking night 2 of WrestleMania. This was leaps and bounds better than night 1. This was absolutely spectacular. The Bloodline back on top. Well, I mean, the Usos got to get that tag team championship back. But Roman Reigns reigns supreme. Night 2 of WrestleMania, getting his hands on that World Heavyweight Championship. Hell of a fucking job for Roman Reigns. The World Heavyweight Championship in his arms. CM Punk out of the ring. Reigns reigns supreme. Once again, you see that World Heavyweight Championship? It don't got the W in the middle, but Roman Reigns is champion once again. Hands and fingers to the sky. Roman Reigns is your new World Heavyweight Champion. Ryan put 5 on, said this is probably one of the matches of the year. 100 out of 10. 300% better than last night. That's a fact. Chopped Adonis with 2 on, said head of the damn table. Let's go BBC Roman. Well, first off, BBC Roman is crazy. That is not a Negro. That is a Samoan. Secondly, why you got me on the mind? You got to stop it. Roman Reigns is back at the head of the table. Roman Reigns is your tribal chief. He is the World Heavyweight Champion. And for the 7th time in his career, he is the man who sits at the head of the table. Hell of a fucking job. Hell of a job from Roman Reigns. Ryan put 5 on, said in the clutch is probably happy Lesnar is gone. How do I feel about him retiring? It's a very emotional. Very emotional. If this is the way he goes out, that's a hell of a fucking way to retire. What an amazing, amazing, amazing night 2 of WrestleMania. This was actually, tonight actually felt like WrestleMania. Oh, they're running the credits. Tonight actually felt like WrestleMania. Yesterday felt like fucking Raw, but today felt like WrestleMania. What a job by Roman Reigns, and he is the World Heavyweight Champion. Is that his children? I believe those are his sons. I believe those are his sons. What a job by Roman Reigns. I believe that's his daughter right there. That is his wife. That is there as well. Damn, this dude is fiending to get a photo, bro. This man is having a moment with his children. Y'all motherfuckers is over here trying to get selfies and shit. Y'all gotta relax. I'm wondering if there's gonna be another moment that's gonna happen here as we're getting ready to go off the air. Once it goes off the air, then we know WrestleMania is officially finished. Roman's getting back in the ring right now. It says the post show is coming up next. So we shall see. The 90s kid said, oh shit, you live? Shout out to you, my boy. Well, damn. You tuned in a little bit too late, brother. But that's neither here nor there. We're 3.5 hours through. Roman Reigns back in the middle of the ring, holding up the World Heavyweight Championship and the Ula Fala. And he is back at the top of the mountain. Roman Reigns reigns supreme as we go off the air. WrestleMania Night 2, spectacular. Last night was ass. Tonight was cinema. Ryan put 5 on, said, do I feel that since Oba Femi got the dub, this sets him up for a possible clash with Gunther? Maybe at one point down the line, but not a direct result because of it. Sargent put 10 on it, said, amazing night too. Can we send the losers to the L train and give the winners the W? Actually, today is worthy of having the losers take L's because they put forth great performances. For all the losers, take out your Omni cards and your credit cards and get aboard. Oh, Jesus Christ, the fuck was that? The L train. And for the winners,
after I get the W, dun, 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 dun.
One more time.
After I get the W, dun, 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 dun.
Tricky Trey put 5 on, said, you mentioned about a tweet about somebody talking about Ross's grandma because Brock lost. Wait, Ross's what? Yeah, folks is wilding, bro. Folks is wilding. See, that's the problem with the internet. Because of the anonymity of being able to just post online, folks be talking out the side of their face. I truly, you know who's you know who is, in my opinion, the most gangster person in the room? The very tech savvy individual who has the ability to dox you but doesn't. Because that's outrageous, bro. That's over wrestling. Over wrestling? Nah, son. Folks be wilding, son. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Because I can tell you something right now. Somebody say that son bitch to me. You getting ready to go to work on Monday. Hi, good morning. I ain't even going to do nothing to you. I just want to let you know I know where you at. That's how you get somebody. It's a paranoia of knowing that something can get done, but you just don't know if or when it's going to happen. It's not a matter of doing some shit to somebody. It's just letting them know that some shit can be done. That's how you know you got somebody in the palm of your hand. It's not a matter of, oh, I'll pull up to go whip your ass or something like that. Oh, no. It's just like, oh, you go to work. Oh, you heading home. Oh, you out on a date. You went to go pick up your kids. You taking mama to the park. You took your daddy to church. How the fuck this motherfucker know where I'm at all times? You don't know if some shit gonna happen. Oh, I gotta call the police. Yo, this person is following me. I just so happen to be within your town. I'm in your city. That don't mean I'm doing something to you, fam. That don't mean I'm doing something to you, fam. I just so happen to be around. That's how you know you got somebody in your palm of your. That's how you freak somebody the fuck out. That's how you get them. Yeah, but some folks is doing way too much. Some folks is doing way too much. Ryan for 5 on said, imagine if Keith Lee was still in WWE, a triple threat with him, Oba, and Royce Keys would low-key hype SummerSlam match in your opinion. That's big, meaty men, big-ass fucking Negroes in that doggone match. I'll tell you that right now. Prodigy, but 2 on said, get ready for Penta to carry Raw. I'm looking forward to the Raw after Mania. We'll see how things mess around and play out. We'll see how things mess around and play out. DJ Rusty put 2 on said, if Brock retired, I wonder what favor Gunther gets. That's a very good question because remember, Paul Heyman said that he Gunther approached Paul Heyman and said that he owes him. So I'm very curious what that entails, especially if Brock is truly retiring here. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to go and play out. So when we think Javon wins the title at 22, it's, well, first of all, when is Javon Evans' birthday? Because it doesn't mean it's just because he doesn't win at WrestleMania doesn't have it out of the cards for him. Javon Evans' birthday is on April 29th. Yeah, so it's not going to happen at 21. Unless he were to win a championship tomorrow night on Raw, which he's a SmackDown superstar, or on Friday on SmackDown, no. But again, the youngest Intercontinental champion was 23 for Jeff Hardy. Javon has a bunch of years, and furthermore, I don't think Javon needs to have a championship right now. So as far as I'm concerned, it's no big deal. Nonetheless, him taking a loss there. So it was a very good Intercontinental championship, and I cannot believe that's actually the end of the show. That's actually the end of the show. There's nothing else here for us. The more you know. Very solid WrestleMania night 2. Very solid WrestleMania night 2. To be honest with you, this today felt, I don't even want to say to be honest with you, it's not as if it's something that's a shocker. Today actually felt like WrestleMania. Yesterday did not feel like WrestleMania. Today felt like WrestleMania. That was a hell of a fucking show. It was a hell of a fucking show. I am sports entertained. I am sports entertained.
Gotcha, bitch.
Night 2 was absolutely magnificent.
97777 Wyatt Sami
Ryan
is now
said
following.
Javon Evans is over hard. They better not treat him like Ricochet. Nah, I don't think they would treat him like Ricochet. I don't think they would treat him like Ricochet. But only downside was the announcement. Yeah, I agree. Only downside was really the announcement.
Gotcha, bitch.
Saint Hearts is now following.
But this was a magnificent night too. I'm looking forward to the Raw after Mania tomorrow to see what they have to entail in that retrospect. But this was a hell of a fucking show. Hell of a fucking show. Well done for night 2 of WrestleMania. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That's a hell of a night 2 of WrestleMania. RJN Cool said new head of the table. I wouldn't necessarily say there's a new head of the table, but it's the same head of the table. Rant guy, easy, put 2 on, said Adonis in that equalizer mode. Listen, I can be. I told people already, the worst thing you could have ever done is actually allow me to find success in this YouTube business. Because ever since I started when I was 21, I probably got a video somewhere. I got to find it in the archives from 10 years ago when I was 21 years old and I got into YouTube and I started posting videos in the Obama administration. I said the whole goal was to have the option to retire by the time I'm 35. Don't let me mess around and have a little bit of money and I could just sit around and kick my feet up because I promise you I'll be that motherfucker. I promise you I'll be that motherfucker. Pull up to your crib. Hey, how you doing? Oh, no, I didn't come over here to assault you because of what you... But this was you who commented this, right? And this is where you reside? Damn, that's a shame. Start sending you postcards of John Gotti and things of that. And you're like, oh, boy, this guy might just mess around and be a threat. I might have trolled the wrong person. Don't mean I'm going to do anything to you. I just want to let you know you could be touched. Tricky Trey put 2 on, said, if you combine both nights, what would I rank it? If I combine both nights, then it would ultimately end up being mid because yesterday was incredibly ass. I tried my best to try to make it seem as if it was mid, but last night does indeed bring it down a peg. But today was absolutely magnificent. Was it the best night 2 that they ever had? No, but it was absolutely magnificent. Ryan put 5 on, said, would I put Michael Cole on the Mount Rushmore of commentary? And who is there, in my opinion? Well, for one, straight out the gate, you have Jim Ross, Bobby Eaton, that have to be there straight out the gate, just in the realm of WWE. And then now that's when it gets a little bit of variable because Michael Cole has to be there just off the sheer longevity for what it's worth, right? So of course Jim Ross is there. Then you also have Bobby Eaton, Bobby Heenan that's there as well. Michael Cole, and then truly, you know what? For what it's worth, although it was very temporary, man, Paul Heyman was a very good commentator, but he wasn't a commentator a long
is now
time.
Following.
So I don't want to put him there. You know what? I got to go Gorilla. I'd probably end up going Gorilla Monsoon on commentary because Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan.
Ryan 2234666 is now following.
Heenan, sorry, was legendary together. So I would go. But Heyman was he was fucking legendary tier in 2001 up until he got fired. So. But I'd probably go Gorilla, Bobby, Jim Ross, Michael Cole. That would be the group that's there. Sierra said the good old days where you promised you'd make yourself and be successful with bills to pay my bills with content. Now look at you, first home, suits, vacation, nearly immaculate credit, still working out, still making us last every chance you get. You all right, my rock? You all right? In your rock voice. Now do I have my passport? Indeed I do. Somebody go call R. Kelly. Don't call him because that man is behind bars, but that's neither here nor there. I appreciate you supporting the journey. Sleep D97 put 2 on, said Punk Laws, you're about to go to sleep. Your granny. First off, please don't GTA your granny. That'd be a bad situation because I'll tell you something right now. You GTA your granny, we might just mess around and send some people to your crib and have you expedited out of the country. And we're going to be asking you.
Do you have your passport?
Do you have it?
Buster Time is now following.
Did you get it?
Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
But you're not going to be coming back. You're going to be staying wherever the fuck the plane drops your dumb ass off at for GTS and your granny. Classic Man Q put 2 on and said Jade posted that Naomi had the baby last night. Oh, but we already knew that. Because on, I believe it was the Hot Ones, eating wings with both of the Usos. I believe that Jay had said he loves Jimmy's newborn. So that does indeed confirm that the baby was born. And I'm just hoping that there was no complications with the pregnancy, but that's not my business nonetheless. So I wish them the best and congratulations to them, and also Bianca and Montez Ford as well. Sully Griffin just became a member. I appreciate you, family. But that being said, nonetheless, I am looking forward to what we will get on Monday Night Raw tomorrow evening. I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. It's time to get ready for my post-match, or I should say
DJ K2 that is now
post-WrestleMania
following.
review. So I will see you guys literally. I did not anticipate yesterday was going to be a 30-minute rant, so I apologize if you guys didn't want to hear me pontificate and bloviate for half of an hour. Initially, I thought I was going to go 15 minutes, but I found myself getting into it, and then bam, I just let the sumbitch roll. Because for those who are unaware of how the Chiseled Adonis does videos, basically, I'll have a topic, or sometimes I won't. I hit record and I go. There's no time for a script. There's no time to think about what it is that I want to talk about. There's no time to memorize any particular types of lines. It's just a matter of whatever the fuck comes to my mind first. That's what I'm here to talk about. I had a couple of people actually DM me, primarily because of the dogs eating versus the bunny commentary, and said, yo, how long did it take you to write that script? Because I saw your eyes moving around. I said, no, you saw my eyes moving around because I'm watching the video in real time. There is no script. There's no sort of premeditated thing for me to come up with. And I don't want to sound as if I'm trying to big up myself for being able to have this skill, if you will. But for lack of a better term, it is indeed a skill, right? And maybe that's what makes me special. I don't consider myself special by any retrospect, but there's some times in which you got to give yourself a pat on the back. And that's what I excel at. I'm able to just hit record and go. Go back to the beginning of the stream. Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar, the six-man, the ladder match for the IC championship. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Dominic Mysterio versus the Demon. Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. I'm struggling heavily to go find that additional match that took place here today. But whatever the case just so happened to be, everything that transpired, there was no predetermined things that was going to be set to be talked about. My mind just goes. So that's what makes me special, I guess. Gotcha, but nonetheless, stay tuned for my reaction
is now
to
following.
night 2 of WrestleMania. I'm still having a bit of a fucking fog right now, trying to remember what the next match was. Trick and Sami, thank you very much. Trick and Sami just came back to the mind. So there is that. Ryan for 5-1 said, Dream 5-on-5 AEW versus WWE Survivor Series match with managers. Who do I have? So straight out the gate, AEW 5. This will be the last question that I'll answer here. AEW versus WWE, you would have to have MJF, obviously, Kenny Omega. You'd probably end up having the Young Bucks that are there because you want to have the tag team. I want people who never really had association with WWE. So MJF, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and then if I had one more person that I'd want to have in that match, probably Will Ospreay. That would be my 5. And then ultimately for WWE, because there's no scenario in which WWE to mess around and win. If I wanted it to be the 2001 kind of invasion kind of angle, I would have Jon Moxley lead that group, but I wouldn't want to have him part of that solely because of his direct affiliation, just like somebody like a Chris Jericho. So that would be my 5. Ospreay, the Young Bucks, Omega, and MJF. And then ultimately on the WWE side, you want to keep it relatively recent because AEW was birthed in 2018, 2019. So since that's the case, I would probably end up having, Darby Allin, I wouldn't have him part of the group because if I had him part of the group, I'd have to remove the Young Bucks and not have them there. But I think it's only right that the EVPs be a part of that match for all intents and purposes. So if you were to have 6, then Darby Allin would be selected in that situation. But for all intents and purposes, if I was to take a WWE team, it'd be Roman, Seth, Roman, Seth, Kevin Owens, if he's available, Roman, Seth, Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, and I'll probably go with a Brock Lesnar that's there as well. I think that would be my group. I don't want anybody who's been on that other side as well. Shit, you probably want to go you could probably go a Gunther as well. So Roman, Seth, Gunther, Brock, Kevin Owens. Oh, but Kevin Owens' availability might get called into question. So you know what? Randy Orton. How about that? Randy Orton, Gunther, Brock, Roman, Seth. That would be my 5. So that's your group. WWE would rock the floor with them. Actually, you know what? If Terrible Gamer, you're right. So get the fucking Young Bucks up out of there. I'll put in Darby Allin and Hangman Adam Page. So Ospreay, MJF, Ospreay, MJF, Omega, Hangman, Darby versus Brock. I was about to say Brock and Lesnar versus Brock, Orton, Roman, Punk, and son of a bitch. It just escaped me. Gunther. That's your group. That's your 5 versus 5. That's your 5 versus 5. Roman, Rollins. Did I say Roman and Reigns? Roman, Rollins, Gunther.
Not WWE related,
Roman,
but Dragon
Rollins,
Ball
Gunther,
Xenoverse 3 trailer came
Orton,
out.
And yeah, what I said earlier. So there is that. No Cody or Punk, the big monkey. No, I don't want people who worked in both companies. Mr. Saint said not WWE related, but Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 trailer just came out. Oh, well, there it is. Oh, in Brock.
Bitch underscore
Go to
pudding
sleep
just
is hilarious.
subscribed.
Go to sleep is hilarious. Well, I got CTE up this motherfucker, but that's neither here nor there. I appreciate y'all tuning into the doggone stream. Stay tuned. I am doing my reaction literally once I get off of stream here. So I appreciate you guys as always. Tomorrow night, Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. I'm definitely going to need to take my black ass to sleep once I get done with the reaction. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night. As always, Eddie, take us out. I'm Unk for real.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.